no, that's not good. Hopefully no one saw you do that. And as he said that, a giant owlbear went rampaging through the town.
Oh no. Okay.
Killed the owlbear, but not before he knocked down the fence of Father Hogum.
Oh no.
When they stared at the head and started taking pictures with it, the head talked to them in a very eerie, creepy voice and told them they had 2 days to leave town or they would meet his champion.
Okay.
From then on, they had an argument about, is it 2 business days, 2 days, 2 days from this time? That was actually quite a long conversation. After that, they helped Father Hogum repair a defense. He informed them that he was having nightmares, that a woman was going into his dreams, giving him nightmares about a decaying tree out in the woods. He informed them that the soldiers came into town, they left, they had not returned. From then on, they searched, didn't find anything else, went through town, and the eerie voice told them that this area had broken a contract with them long ago. Colvin did some research, found out what that meant, but hadn't shared it to the party. After that, they slept at Father Hogum's, and creepy little fae people were walking outside the fence watching them. Cinder made Father Hogum resent his life choices and that he was a bad person and he should do better things. So he said, Cinder, you're right. I'm a piece of shit. I'm going to go talk to this Tyler guy. That seemed to be a terrible choice, as Tyler was also being haunted by nightmares.
Who's
And made
Tyler?
a deal. A guy that you don't know about because you weren't here.
Okay. All right. Noted.
He's a citizen in the town who killed the
Cool.
fae and was being haunted by fae creature magic juju.
Okay.
And he made a half barter deal with the big bad fae guy, and he was helping them take over the town. Cinder went by herself to talk to him. Tyler was Father Hogum was passed on the ground. Cinder got knocked out. Whole big thing. Tyler started ripping pikes out of the ground to stop the fae. They were talking to the old druid lady, Lady Varys, who seems to be trying to heal one of the soldiers who is being corrupted and turning into a tree person. As Tyler ripped spikes out of the ground and almost got her eaten alive.
Whoa.
Yes. After that, they decided things are going south. They asked Lady Varys if she could be a guide through the woods. She said, oh, well, this is going to suck, but sure. She kind of just put my life in danger, but saved it at the same time.
Whatever.
So they all slept at Father Hogum. They bought arrows laced with iron, and this is where they are heading out now, deciding if they're going to go through the worm tunnel or into the woods. And then Hondo, you will be arriving just at Lady Varys, as the tavern man would have told you that he's seen your companions hanging out at Father Hogum's. Father Hogum would have told you that all of your companions were talking to Lady Varys and heading to her house this morning, and you would have, I would assume, with that information, wandered to Lady Varys.
Yet.
All right.
Where do you want me to be planted on this thing?
Oh, don't worry about it. They're all scattered. That's not where they all are. They're all over here.
Okay.
So I'll move. This map doesn't matter right now.
Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Grim.
Hello.
Oh.
Did everybody kind of get that speed run recap?
That was a really good recap.
Yep.
Oh, that was good.
I give myself inspiration, so maybe one of my my bad guys might be able to re-roll a dice.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we start our session, unless anybody has any questions.
All of mine will be in game.
Going once, going twice. Sold to no one. All right, so you're starting the session. You are all hanging out at Lady Varys. You're all sitting there in front of the woods and in front of the tunnel. At the end of the session, she posed you a question. Are you going to be taking the tunnel that the giant worm formed, or are you going to be going through the woods?
I vote not tunnel.
Cool. Why?
I don't know. That doesn't sound fun.
But I don't know is not a good enough reason to not do it.
We need
because force her to get the flowers.
Yeah, in a giant worm creature slug type worm creature came out of the tunnels, so I don't know if there's going to be more of those.
Isn't that our reason not to use the tunnel?
That's what I'm saying. Don't use the tunnel because of that reason.
And as you guys are talking, all of a sudden you are completely shocked as this little small halfling woman is sitting there tugging at your pants. And that's Hondo. She came out of nowhere.
Hey,
Oh God.
we should,
Welcome back.
welcome back to you too.
Did you have fun at the tavern?
Yeah.
Did you make them mad?
I'm not gonna tell you about it, but it was pretty cool.
Okay.
So, what important thing are you guys discussing without me that is not going to be fun unless I'm there?
Do you want to go through a tunnel or do you want to go through a forest?
Forest last time. I vote tunnel.
Okay. Well, we need those flowers, right?
The Tok flowers?
I don't
We
know
need
what kind of
royal
flowers they are.
woodbine, sleeping colors, and fefac flower. Also a toxic fennel. If we get those, we can help the druid with her quest.
Well, really, all it's up to you. If we go through the tunnel, if we're trying to get somewhere quickly, this might be the quickest route, and we can get the flowers on the way back, or we could go through the woods. I know that a little bit more directly. I'm honestly, after the whole being half-eaten by a worm debacle, I'm going to be at the back, so I'm going to follow you and point which way to go if we go through the woods.
These flowers, you can find them in the woods, yeah?
Yes.
Also, if you pick them, they will die.
No,
Is
you
that a
prune,
problem?
you prune them. You don't
Oh,
just rip them out of the ground. That is how you murder plants. Yes, but if you go all right and cut it at the correct position so that it can regrow and heal, then they're fine.
Oh, I gotta rethink how I make marinades then. Oops.
I'm a little more for going into the woods. The reason being is that in my research, I've collected some evidence that suggests that there is a site that we may need to see in there.
Also, how are we supposed to know that this hole goes where we need to go?
That's a good point. It might just go to Worm Town.
Worm Central. Yeah, I vote for the forest. I think most people are in consensus of that too.
All right. It sounds like you're all voting for the woods. I am happy to lead. I know these woods very well. They have become dangerous is a little bit of an understatement as of late, but honestly, things have been coming into town. So kind of we're off to a bad start either way we go.
Awesome. So it's only upgrades from here. Do we need
Perhaps
anything?
I have a bit of Lady Varys. I have a bit of skill with survival in the woods and such, and perhaps I could work with you to plot out a course through the woods that might conceal us most advantageously.
Well, that's a good idea. The biggest thing is, especially if you're more prone to the wilds, keep an eye out for odd-looking mushrooms, as well as trees that seem to slightly move a little bit. Those ones they have a little bit more of a reddish tinge to them. Their leaves. They are known as the blood trees. They will grab you and try and eat you.
Not if I try to eat them first.
Noted.
Oh, you can definitely try. I'm just going to leave it at that. Honestly, I don't know how to respond to that.
I think we'll just stay away from them. If they try to eat us, then we'll try to eat them back, I suppose. But let's just stay away from them.
Okay.
All right. Well, and then the DM saying, "All right, you're about to head into the woods. Does anybody need anything in town before you head out? Remember, it is early morning. Most of you have put in your equipment orders and gotten most of everything, but you still have a couple things waiting."
Rook, did you get were you making a sword or you were making something, were you?
I was supposed to make a glaive, but I think it's probably more important at this point that we just get into the forest and get what we need to be done.
Okay. I wasn't sure what you were doing over there.
There's no guarantee we're coming back.
Fine.
I have a glaive then.
Well, we definitely don't want to come back in 2 days
2
or
days,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know how long we have left?
You have
2
by
business days.
no, you don't.
Less, like
What?
a day.
One
You
less
guys
business
than a
left for a
day.
day.
Okay.
About 24 hours, yes?
Before we all turn into pumpkins and die.
Something like
So you
that.
remember when you guys murdered the owlbear? It was probably about 1 in the afternoon. Is early morning, so you have probably a little bit over a full day left.
Do you want to jump on that glaive now? We'll just hang out for a day or something.
No, we don't
We
want to be here.
No, I don't think we have. I think we need to get into the woods and find the source.
All right.
Okay. And Garth, I gave you 20 arrows, right, last time?
Yes, crossbow bolts.
Or yeah, sorry, I keep calling them arrows. Okay, good. And also DM, can I technically, when we're going into the forest, can I say I'm actively tracking the Fae so they can't sneak up on me?
Yeah, you would have perception. We will roll perception checks, and you will have advantage because you're tracking the Fae.
Okay,
So-
but I have a point of exhaustion, so it would just be an even roll.
Yeah, it would just be an even roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is that just me that can't be surprised by them, but other people obviously can?
Well, no, you can still be surprised by Fae. It's just you have advantage when trying to track them.
Well, it says if I'm actively tracking on one of these creatures, you cannot be surprised by any of the creatures of that type.
There you go. Yes, so you can't be surprised. Someone else can be.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, but you'd pretty much what it'll be is you won't be surprised by them, but you're gonna have those perception rolls. Even if you don't see them right away, they might attack someone, but you're gonna see it coming, so they won't get a surprise round. You will
Okay.
roll. I'll say roll initiative, and you'll be like, huh, what, why, and then arrow fly through the air.
Okay.
Type thing. So you
Alrighty.
won't lose a round of combat.
Gotcha.
Dungeon Master, how is exhaustion restored, like corrected?
You take a full long rest.
Okay, so
The only one who has exhaustion is Cinder, because she made a conscious effort to stay up all night.
oh, I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
She
wasn't
bring
sure.
on her
Sometimes
breathing
there's
routine.
homebrew rules like I've even done like lesser restoration can restore things like exhaustion.
Oh yeah. That's it cures it kind of like a disease. So if something can restore like an arm, yeah, it can definitely restore exhaustion.
I think restoration actually says it gets rid of a level of exhaustion. Lesser restoration, not so much.
So
Yeah, lesser restoration is specifically blind and deaf and paralyzed
Yeah.
and poisoned. So I didn't know if that would work or not. Probably not.
no,
Full
not
day's
on
rest.
that one.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, one. There we go. So as it sounds, everybody is going to be heading into the woods. I just have to add something on Garth's sheet real quick. So Cinder and Garth, you both have iron arrows right now. So if you look on your sheets, you have a global damage modifier. If you check that, it adds an extra 1d6 when fighting the Fae.
Cool.
Right on.
So you just check mark that, or you can just click on it to roll it. Either one, I don't care. But you can use that. All right. So you all are heading into the woods. How is the party guiding this?
Well, the Lady Varys said she's going to stay in the back of the party, but that's going to be difficult because she's our guide.
She's gonna point left, right, center, right, left. Like you'll walk a little bit past, she'll notice a tree, and she'll keep guiding you. She is not
Okay.
up front after being eaten by that worm.
So then I will work with her in the rear and give her some of my expertise to try and, like I said, pick a path that might give us some cover. Certainly people could make stealth checks, I suppose, but this might give advantage to that, perhaps.
I would like to hang out in the middle of the party because I'm a weakling.
So with it,
To hang out to wherever the two new friends we have in the party who I've never seen before.
So Corey, I like your idea because you're going to be using your active. So what you can do is when you're traveling, you can make a nature check. If you get above 10, you can give. Yep.
Sorry, I was hoping for survival.
So natural survival is the same thing. Yeah. That's
Okay.
fine.
Cool.
So when you're doing that, if you roll above a 10 when you guys are traveling through, when I ask for a stealth check, you can give one extra person besides you advantage.
So myself and someone else, or
exactly. Yep.
Okay,
Yourself
cool.
and someone else, because you're
Okay.
you're pretty much doing like that. You're good in this area. That's fine. And then you can do like the whoa and help
Yeah.
somebody like avoid things that would make a loud
Yeah.
noise or anything like that.
Or like
So
you go cover there or something like that, or take cover
exactly.
there.
So when I ask for a group check, you can call out. We'll do the survival as we're doing the legs of the journey. If you roll above 10, you can call out who you want to give advantage if I require a stealth check. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
Okay, 1 second with Lady Varys. So okay, I need someone first off to roll me a d4. One person call it out, and then you guys can roll it.
I'll do it.
Sounds good.
Very good. Okay. So on the first leg of your journey, you're all traveling through the woods. Yep, it's in there. You're all traveling through the woods. So far, it's pretty easy path. With what's your name? With Emrys and Lady Varys helping you guide through, going through the woods. Right now, you're still kind of along a path, traveling through these very thick, dense woods. The sun is almost faded out, as in the light is almost streaming through the treetops, but everything else is shadowed. You're traveling through with no real difficulty or anything out of the ordinary catching your eye. The foliage seems the same as everywhere else you've been through the realm, and nothing's popping out that could harm you and or seems as an oddity. Uh, Whoever is actively looking for her for the plant she's looking for, you can roll me either a survival or a nature check or perception, one of those three.
I'm going to go perception, and I'm also going to give myself guidance.
That's perfectly fine.
Nice.
All right, Garth. So since you rolled so high, you're going to get more. So along the route, you find 2 sleeping collards. And what these look like are very light blue flowers. They have a very long stem. It almost looks like little bells are hanging off the edge of the stem all the way up.
Sounds like Lily of the Valley.
Kind of, yeah. And then you find one more on a tree. No, that one won't be there. 1 second. You will find one royal woodbine. And this is a very mossy piece of bark that has kind of a yellowish goldish tinge to it. So 2 sleeping collards and 1 royal woodbine as you roll very, very high, checking.
Awesome.
All right. And I need Emrys combined with Lady Varys. I need you both to roll either a survival or a nature to see how you guys are transversing for time-wise. Emrys with a 17. You guys are making good time as you're going through the woods. She, for a second, gets distracted as Garth is helping picking the flowers, but you kind of get her back on track, and you guys are progressing further and further. Father Hogum told me that the tree talked about it. It reminded me of the very old oaken tree, very deep in the woods. We're making pretty good time. It should only be maybe another 4-5 hours until we get there, but we're doing pretty good so far. I need someone else for the next leg of the journey to roll me a d4.
I'll roll it.
All right. Next leg of the journey, you're going deeper and deeper. The wind through the trees is still consistent, but you've started to notice that the noises out in the woods, the chirping of the birds, the skittering of squirrels from tree to trees, has started to slowly wind down. You hear a bird, not so much like the songbirds that were at the edge of the woods, but you hear maybe a crow or like a hawk up high in the air. You see every once in a while, it almost seems like things are in the trees, maybe an odd feeling of being watched. But as you go and you look around, there seems to be nothing there. Everybody roll me a perception check. So Emerus and Garth, Cinder can roll one more time because you have advantage.
I thought it was just a straight roll because I'm exhausted.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So 18. So Emerus and Garth, you see very so slightly. It almost looks like a bush that was beside a tree was there at one point, and then it's gone.
Something's amiss. That bush there was a bush there. It's gone now. Stay alert.
Graham, may I? Oh, sorry, guys. You go ahead.
No, what's up, Line?
Given what I was reading about and the bit in my backstory about how I'm interested in those stories about people vanishing in concentrations of trees, when he says that, do I get any kind of insight?
With it, what you're dealing with, kind of what's been going around, and what you kind of learned when you were going up even to the city, rumors of forest folk, sometimes called the Fae. They've been rumored, some of them blend in with the woods almost like they are a part of them. So this woods, as you found out with your research in the town, this was at one point a woods that was connected with the Fae.
I think it's time for us to get our weapons ready because we could be jumped at any moment.
I agree.
Yeah, Cinder's gonna preemptively cut her hand with a crossbow bolt and like load it into her crossbow, and then she's gonna smear the rest of the blood on her crossbow.
I carefully move Lady Varys into the center of the group to give her more protection.
You didn't even have to start. She was already starting to do that. Like, as you guys were starting to get prepared, she's like, I'm not getting eaten by no worm again.
I sheathed my 2 hamburger flippers.
All right. So with it, 1, because Cinder can't be surprised. And 2, because of the high perception rolls. I'll drag you all over. Let me know if there's any issue with sight. Can everybody see on the map?
Yep.
All right. As you are starting to look, as I see you're starting to prepare, you see the shambling mound, almost of a humanoid type silhouette, but it is wrappings of vines and twigs and bark. It almost to be like some type of. At first, it looks like a tree, but as it starts to shamble forward to you, you know it's not. I need everybody to roll initiative.
And don't forget to select your token before you roll.
Wait, I don't remember how to do that.
Right click on your token.
Damn it! Right click. Son of a bitch.
It's not right.
Donna?
Just click
sorry,
on
left
it.
click. Left click. My bad. Sorry, just left.
Yeah,
click.
so just left click to select, and then roll your initiative. I can change it after. I just need everybody to pull it up on the list.
Did Emerus go like heavily drinking the night before we started playing? Because he's changed.
In the chat.
The picture.
Yeah. So I flip my picture back and forth between campaigns. That's my Furbolg. Yeah, he's he's definitely a hungover Furbolg today. Yeah, that's right.
Forgot to shave a little bit.
Yeah. Actually, I'm playing a Furbolg Druid. He would be perfect right now.
You would be. Furbolg? You're playing a World of Warcraft campaign, or is that a D&D monster?
No, it's
D&D
a
guy.
fifth edition player class or player race.
Pretty amazing, actually.
Because of Critical Role, they're so hot right now.
Yeah, that's what
Love that.
Caduceus is.
So hot.
And actually, the Adventure Zone. Justin had one for a while too.
His name's Rubius Leafbeard.
Should not have said
Okay.
that.
He's modeled after Hagrid from Harry
Down
Potter
so I can hear you guys.
and Radagast the Brown.
Nice.
Hondo. I still need you to click on your token and then roll.
I can't hear anything other than epic music.
If you
Oh.
right click on the music and then turn it down, you can. So
Yeah,
right
Hondo
click on the rhythm
wasn't here
and
for
then lower it down. Can you hear us now, Hondo?
Because I don't know how to do this.
Sorry, I'll just
In
kick it.
the Discord
It's
channel,
fine.
in the Discord channel, you right click on rhythm and you can change the volume.
Yeah, it says user volume. Just lower it down. See it?
In the gear area?
No. So where it says general in the chat and you see everybody's name.
in Discord.
Yeah,
In
in Discord.
Oh.
You'll see where it says rhythm. Right click on them and then go to user volume and turn them down.
Damn, this is a pretty kicking battle cry track, though.
It is.
Still don't know what you're talking about. Sorry.
You know in Discord where it
Oh,
lights
wait.
up green when we talk?
Maybe?
Okay. Do you see voice channels on Discord?
Yeah.
Do you see where it says
Okay.
rhythm?
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. That was really epic. Okay.
Here, you
I
know
mean,
what? I'm
the
just
woods were really loud. They were good woods, though.
They're like Conan woods.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
headbanging. I mean, damn.
there. Hondo has rolled 22. 14. Okay.
Get initiative.
Damn, that
Holy
guitar is
Rick.
vicious. What is this, Night
Get
or something?
initiative, Rook.
Fuck me.
Okay, so the first ones to go is you see these ones here that are rushing towards you right now. They look a little more dried out. They look almost completely filled with bark and are less lush with leaves as these ones here. And this
Should
one.
I refresh my screen because I am not seeing, I guess, any creatures on this map?
You might have to pan down if you're in the top left corner.
Might just be
Okay.
dark.
Also that. I'm sorry, guys. I have not
No,
played in
it's fine.
since long time ago, and
How's that, Hondo? You see?
I don't see. But that's okay.
No, it's
Is-
really not.
Is it a map layer thing?
No, there's no dynamic lighting at all on this map. So
You try just refreshing the browser window.
That's what I'm gonna try and do. I see the trees and shit. I just don't see.
yeah, you gotta
any-
refresh that. That's fine. Yeah, there. If you can see the trees and stuff, you can see the map. The monsters haven't appeared for you on GM layer. All right.
Come on, monsters.
So second one runs closest one to Rook. So Rook, you see as this bark-like figure just goes up and reaches towards you. And he is going to attack you with his claws. For a 21 to hit, hits you for 6 points of piercing damage. As you see almost these fingers at first look like claws, and all of a sudden they start to like spin into one long, almost like blade, and just jabs right into one of the corner parts of your armor. And that was the end of that one. Garth.
I am going to. Well, if I disengage, that's not good news.
Oh, and Garth would see these ones because he rolled really high. So I'll just show them all.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to cast Dissident Whispers at the one that's adjacent to me.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, if I remember correctly.
So it just asks me what level I want to cast it. I want to cast it level 1.
These things are not wise. You fail. So 13 points of damage. As you see, all of a sudden this like, and then its head explodes.
Nice. Do it again, Garth. Do it again.
I'm going to take a step back and say 1 down, 6 to go.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I think I'm going to hold on to my bonus and my reaction. Thank you.
Emery.
All right, I'm gonna fire Sacred Flame at that guy.
All right, that is a dexterity save throw, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, deck 13.
Fails. 7 points. You watch as the sacred light erupts into it. It doesn't even scream, it just still standing though. Anything else?
Okay, yeah. Bonus action. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
All right, spiritual weapon. You can move it wherever you want. There you go.
Move it there. And it's going to hit that same guy that I hit.
For a 10. These don't overly move very fast, but as your spiritual weapon thuds into it, it almost seems to like sidestep just a little bit, and it glances off. It doesn't do any damage.
Okay. That is my turn.
Hondo.
Like to javelin that sucker.
All right, roll me an attack.
I'm gonna do that. Do.
22 definitely hits.
Awesome. Cool. Can I?
So click where it says roasted spits to see your damage. So like on the actual chat, not in your character sheet, where it says you're 22 and under that you see roasted spit, click on that and that'll roll your damage. For 6. As your spit flies into it, a huge chunk comes out and it topples to the side.
Cool. That worked. That worked, guys.
Anything else?
It sure did.
I guess I'm gonna advance to the front area because I feel like I was brave and did a thing.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I'm doing.
All right. Seeing you advance, you hear the as these little things run like on all fours towards you, like back downwards, legs bending the wrong way, head upwards.
Ooh,
They will
weirdos.
all go and attack you. 2 with advantage, 1 without. First one attacks. 16. Yep. So that first one hits. Just gonna do them all at once.
Ow, ow.
So first 2 hit, last one does not. So that's the one directly in front of you. So it's not flanking. For 8 points of damage, as you see, all of a sudden they like rear up and jump towards you like little tree spiders, going, "Ah!" and then claw you up. Colvin.
I'm going to use bonus action. I think I have to use a bonus action. Anyways, I'm just going to shout at the forest, safe passage for us, or I burn the forest down.
Okay, that's a free action. Roll me intimidation.
Get these things off of me too.
Get there. Intimidation.
21. Okay. As you do that, you see the little twig brights turn and look at you and go, "Rah!" and they kind of like scurry off of Hondo a little bit. Anything else?
I'm going to hold Chromatic Orb Fire.
Okay.
To target Twin on 2 of them. So Twin Magic on these 2.
Yeah.
In case there's any more aggressive action.
Okay, so if they show aggressive action, you're going to let it loose. That's the condition?
Yeah.
All right. Rook. Yep. And you might be a little bit away from your mic.
Sorry about that.
Oof. Definitely.
Critical.
How do I do that again?
Nope, just click on the great sword. So under where it says 26, click on your great sword, and then I'll do your damage. Okay, so you do 15 points of damage to
Good
this
job.
twig blade. Do you want to describe how you do since it's a critical and criticals are cool?
Just like to try and split it down the middle like a log.
Oh yeah, you do it no problem. Just lift up the sword as it comes down. This is like butter. Just splits in 2. It looks like it's still alive for a quick second, and then both sides split open.
Cool.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll move up into that spot where it was.
Yep.
And that's it.
All right, that one is gone. Cinder.
Okay. I'm just gonna go down here, and I'm gonna shoot that one with a normal bolt.
Which one?
Sorry, this one.
All right, perfect. $25, 7. You let loose, and yours are fire-based, right?
Yeah, and then so I did my right damage too.
Yep. So as you let loose into the side of the head of this thing, it bursts into flames, and you see a little small pyre that's burning in front of a Hondo. The thing is, since you don't get surprised, you look up in the tree behind you.
I knew something was gonna be there.
Yeah. You see this little fungo thing, and it looks like it's going like it's getting ready for a huge loogie.
Ew.
Oh.
Since you're not surprised, you still have movement. It is up to you what you want to do.
Yeah, but then he's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
It's too high in the tree.
Too
It
high.
won't- it
Okay.
won't. Yeah.
I'm gonna look up and notice that, and be like, oh hell no, and then I'm gonna reload while I run away
Ew.
All right.
or back away. I'm gonna back away and keep my eye on it.
Do you let the other ones know?
Yes.
Okay, so you all would see this person now as Cinder pointed them out. All right.
What is they?
Smiley
It's the
face
little
tree.
guy here.
Looks like a tooth pixie.
Okay. Not
You'd
a
like-
friendly one. Okay.
Second.
Miramals.
Like that.
Oh. It's very smiley, sorta.
I don't think that's a smile.
Can we skin it?
Cinder is the closest. These ones here, they almost sound like an echo of the wind. They're like, ooh, as it slowly shambles towards you. And this one here is going to go here towards Rook. Hmm?
Oh, nope, sorry, nothing.
All right, as this one here, much larger, takes. All of a sudden, you see this large vine reach out towards you. For 17, that hits you.
Probably
8
fine.
points of damage on Cinder, and I need you to make a DC. And you are grappled. At the next turn, you can use a DC 12 to escape.
I'm grappled.
You are actually restrained.
Restrained. Okay.
And then the next one is going to go for the one that is closest, which is Hondo.
Yep.
$19 definitely hits. Another 8 points of bludgeoning damage. As this
Does
one,
that?
Yep.
Sorry, does that activate the chromatic orb spell?
no,
No.
he did it on the twig blights.
I was asleep.
It's okay. Are you actually okay to play, Garth, or are you half asleep?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so making sure. Yeah, so you can get constricted and you are restrained, so you have a disadvantage on attacks. These guys are dead, so that's that. Garth.
I will now carefully look at the map to see if I missed anything else important. Looks like no. Okay.
You did see this guy. This guy appeared.
Right. That's the tooth fairy up in the tree.
That's one
Yeah.
of the smileys. Yep.
All right, I'm going to test out one of my new arrows.
All right. And who are you attacking?
The one up in the tree.
All right. Definitely do that. $17 hits.
Oh, I didn't do my. Oh wait, if I put that on now, I can.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
There you go. So you do 4 points extra with that. Oh, 2 point extra with the iron arrow, and then yeah. So just make sure to keep track of your iron arrows because you only have 20 of them.
You got it.
All right. So as you notice, your arrow thuds, and it kind of looks at you and snickers a little bit, and all of a sudden you see it as its skin starts to bubble.
Ooh.
I'm going to take a free action to be a little bit self-satisfied about that.
All right.
I want to skin it. I want to have it.
I allow it as a free action. Emery.
As an action, I cast Word of Radiance. I hold up my holy symbol.
Very nice.
Utter divine word, and a burning radiance erupts from me 5 feet away from me, a range of 5 feet each creature. So both those creatures.
And they have to make what type of save? Constitution.
Oh,
Oh, am I gonna get blinded?
So both of them pass.
You're out of range.
okay,
Okay.
then they don't take any damage.
Well, hold on. I might use a. Was one of them close?
Both of them were close. Both of them were off by like one was 1, one was 2.
Because I can cutting words one of them down. Which one? Which one do you like, Emerus?
Probably want to get rid of the little guy if we can right away.
Okay, I will use cutting words and do that thing.
The little one?
Yes, please.
But he's already damaged, so hopefully that's taken out.
So how much is that? A D6?
The only thing is it doesn't work on saving throws. It only works on attack rolls, ability checks, or damage rolls.
Yeah, it works if you give it
Well
a
then,
bonus to a player, they can add to their saving throw.
Nope,
But
it
not-
doesn't work on saving throws at
Right.
all. Like Bardic
Isn't it?
Inspiration works that way, just not cutting words.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah, that's what I meant. Bardic Inspiration for players. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just can't
Okay.
cut saving throws. Sorry.
well, that is the worst. But now we know.
All right.
Bonus action. Spiritual weapon attacks the little
The little guy? Yep.
twig. Is he a twig blight? Is that what he
Yep.
is?
He's a twig blade.
Cool.
$13 just hits. As you see this thing starts to be getting ready to scurry into the woods, you slam down on it for 8 points. As it tries to jump away, you just slam it into the ground.
Right, that's my turn.
All right, Hondo, you are restricted.
16 points of damage previously? Yes?
Only 8.
8.
Yep.
8. Okay. That's better than what I thought.
You're a barbarian. You half damage, not double it.
Okay. But it's math, so that's hard.
You're good. So 8.
Okay, so I should be at 19. Can I rage now since I'm pissed?
You can as a bonus action for sure.
Okay. I'm restrained by vines specifically.
He is made of vines, and he is completely encasing you right now.
Cool. I'm a bite him.
Okay.
That's my action, and then I'm going to rage because I can't hit him with anything else.
You can. Yeah, it's just disadvantage on your attacks. Like you still can swing your blade. It's just like,
I can?
so imagine
Okay.
he has your arms up in the air right now, being slowly tied up, and your axe is kind of waving in the air. Like you can attack just really hard.
I'll try that then. Yeah.
Yeah, so just roll 2 attack rolls. So click on your weapon twice and then take the lowest.
Click twice.
Yeah, and 1 second, I'm gonna 100% assume you didn't turn on your raging. Nope, you didn't. There you go. I'll turn it on
No,
for you.
I never do. Thank you.
So, large man with an 8, you do not hit. You swing wildly, but you do not hit him.
Oh, now
Alright.
I'm definitely mad.
All right. I'm guessing that's the end of your turn, as you can't move.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm
Colin,
grumbling.
you lost that orb, so knock off that spell slot.
Got it. Can I can still hit the 2 monsters even though they've got Cinder and Hondo?
Yeah, 100%. They are much larger than Hondo and Cinder.
Okay. I'm going to twin chromatic orb them with the fire.
2 attack rolls for me. 10 misses, 21 hits. Which order were you doing in?
Top and bottom.
Top and bottom. So the one on Cinder, you hit.
Yep.
What the fuck? You rolled max damage.
20
So-
fire.
20 fire. Oh, yeah, pretty much really high damage. So as you see this thing just get lit up, it's got to make sure. Yeah. So as you are summoning this orb and flying it at him, Cinder, just over your head, you see this glowing globular of light, flaming fire fly over your head. As it strikes this thing, it all of a sudden hits it. It still looks like it's holding onto you, and all of a sudden just this pillar of fire erupts from it, and it is burned alive and almost turns to ash instantly. As you just dealt 40 damage to that guy. Rook.
I'm gonna step up next to that guy and
Hey, Rook. You're a trained soldier.
that's the one I meant to click on. Yeah. So yeah, and then I'll just try and sever this dude.
Yeah, roll with advantage. 13. Just hits. Are you pumping anything else into that, or are you just going with the 15?
I'm just gonna go with the 15.
All right. So as you slice into it, you take off one of its arms. It's still sitting there as it's still slowly encasing Hondo. But it looks badly wounded. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. This one
You
here.
were trying.
Okay, so this one here. He is going to jump tree for tree. He's going to only jump to the wood at the same time. Since you're the one who has what he does not like, he is going to use Acid Spew on Box Spew on Garth. I need you to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Me too.
It's you. Yep, that's on you, Garth. You save as a little bit of acid goes in, starts to burn away at your clothes a little bit, but he didn't get you in the eyes. Cinder.
Okay. She's gonna attack the Smiley. She's gonna use Iron Arrow this time.
Okay. Definitely hits. So don't forget you're right in your.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Oof.
Oh, does it? Oh, it put it on my right dice too.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I know what it is. So.
Okay. I was like, oh, what?
Oof. All right. So as you shoot into it, you see it and you shoot it into the side. You see the flames explode and it laughs a little bit. Then all of a sudden you see where both yours and Garth's arrows hit into it start to bubble and fester, and its face just starts to completely, almost like a really bad allergic reaction, bunches up. You see its face and eyes glaze over, and it falls out of the tree.
We got one. I'm gonna.
Can we keep it?
I don't know. I feel like it's just gonna like melt into the ground or something.
Jar! Get a jar!
I want to look at it to make sure. I don't know. I'm gonna stay put.
You're gonna stay put?
Yeah.
Really?
We're in the middle of battle. I'm not gonna go rummage through a corpse.
Garth,
Oh, fine, then I will.
you only
Fine.
see one. As Hondo is having this conversation, being lifted into the air with constricting vines. I'm gonna go get that when I get out of this.
Yep.
Garth.
I'm going to put an arrow into the tree hugger, and I'm not going to use an iron arrow.
All right, no problem. Seven misses. So you
Well-
shoot wide.
Not even going to roll for damage then.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's good.
Emery.
I'm going to attack. I get advantage, yeah?
Yes, you do. These guys are soldiers. 17 definitely hits. For 5 points. You see, as you swing into it, the tightness of the vines is starting to just diminish a little bit, and the humanoid form is starting to become more loose and swaying.
Alright, let's get the weapon. We'll try to finish that.
All right. 10. It swings into it and almost seems to get tangled up in the vines, but doesn't actually make a solid thud. Hondo, you're being lifted in the air. It looks like it's trying to pull your axe out of your hand.
And I'm raging now, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so
Disadvantage
Can-
on rolls unless you want to try and break free this turn and attack next turn, but it's up to you.
I'm gonna try and Hulk break free. Or Wiggle break free.
Advantage DC 12 strength check.
Nope, that's saving throw. I lied.
22. It's the same modifier for you, so I'm not
Okay.
going to make you reroll. 22. Yeah, you bust straight out, and since you rolled over 20, you still have a free action. Which means if you
What
want to
other
attack it,
thing?
if you want to attack it normally, you can.
Yeah, I want to spatula it to the face.
All right.
So. Doo-doo. Sorry, slow computer. Spatula.
10 sadly misses. As you land on the ground, as soon as you bust out free, you forget that you're small and you're up in the air. As you're coming to swing down, you're off kilter and you miss. Colvid.
First thing I'm gonna do is move down here and plant my foot on Toothpixie's throat. Just while he's dead, just plant my foot on him.
All right. Free action. You foot him.
Does that mean I can't cast?
No, free action, meaning it costs you nothing.
Okay,
just like
sweet.
talking.
And then I will toll the dead on the big guy.
All right.
See if that actually
Wisdom
works.
saving throw, if I believe correctly.
Yeah, wisdom save. So I just roll 1d12, right?
If he doesn't save, he does not save for 10 points. As you all hear this large reverberating bell toll, you're
Bong.
and this writhing mass just falls to the ground.
That's an alarm clock.
All right, and now I'll look down at the corpse and start examining it.
Put it in a bottle.
It's your job. You have bottles.
I have no bottles. I had not even known to ask for any.
I didn't even bring bottles.
So, as you're looking at this, you see that this small little creature, very gray of flesh, bubbled over right now, what seems to be almost like a black ichor coming for where the iron arrows are inside of it. You notice that as it's hitting into the ground, it almost seems like the mushrooms on its back are starting to sprawl out onto the ground.
I'm going to dodge away quickly just so they don't touch me.
Yep. As you move back, they don't seem like they were coming for you. It looks like they're starting to plant themselves into the ground.
Aww. They can't be bad.
I'm going to glance back at Emrys and ask him to take a look.
Should we burn them?
Move over with my spiritual weapon.
I want to know what they're doing first.
Saute mushrooms are delicious. Let's do it.
Maybe not these ones.
So I'll point
Why?
out the spreading mushrooms to Emrys and be like, "What do you think's going on there?"
I'm not entirely sure. What do you think, Lady Barrett?
Yeah, she'd be the one to ask.
Can we eat these, Lady Bears?
What was that?
Can we eat these, Lady Bears?
Well, looking at it almost looks like it's starting to deteriorate and feed the soil around it. I don't know if, since the thing was spitting acid, I'm not going to say the mushrooms are probably good to eat, but I could pick some of these, and well, you could also pick some of these, and we could see if we can make anything with them. But
Okay.
very, very interesting. It looks like when they die, and you all notice that when the other creatures that are around you, it looks like from where they died, new life is starting to spring up. In the case of vines, some are small bushes that are starting to grow very slowly. Not rapid growth, but definitely it seems to be growing where it was just grass. New type of plant life is starting to grow where they died.
Is it of a similar type as the surroundings?
No.
It's new species.
Then I'll keep searching the corpse for markings, like
Cinder,
the
you're
tattoo and stuff.
Cinder, you're versed in the Fae, are you not? What do you make of this?
I'll go and like take a closer look at the mushrooms. Do I like glean anything from it that I would know?
You can roll either an investigation or arcana. What is it? Let me look at these rolls. Give me a quick second.
Sure.
Because yours is all intelligence based to get advantage off of. So what do you all have? So you can do nature,
Can I do
arcana,
investigation, like you said?
or investigation. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
One of those three is putting together. 16. With your learnings of the Fae, creatures that are actually Fae in nature, you know that they have a certain magical essence connected to them. And with the rumors and the tales of the old, Fae rarely die in normal ways. So you assume that though a Fae is dead, which you can assume with your in 16, you know these are actually true Fae type creatures. Though they are dead, their life force is not gone. So it looks like they are making new life from their death.
Okay, I'll relay all that information to everybody.
Yeah. The only thing you know, and Calvin's noticing as well, the creatures that are around, say Hondo and Rook, look to be a new type of foliage and is a nice type of growth. The mushrooms that are growing from this creature don't have a weird greenish / blackish growing around it, and it keeps decomposing. It kind of has a weird little black ichor that's coming from it, soiling the land.
That one looks corrupt. Those ones look corrupt.
Yeah, they like basically all are. It feels like.
Dungeon Master, those two hammers up there, do they represent the other plants growing? Or
Nope. Those are me making you an actual spiritual weapon so you can control it and drop it on the map whenever you want.
Oh, I see.
Calvin, you said you were researching something, or you went and read things, yeah?
Yeah.
What were you researching? Like you said there was something in this forest that you could do, or we could do?
I was researching the original pact, the reason the Fae are interested in this area.
And did you find the reason?
The tales tell of a deal being made between an unknown and unnamed force and the king of the time at the forming of the town Margado. The pact was to repel orcs who were raiding along the coast, and the promise of the people, once they were suitably desperate to ask for help, was to share a portion of their product and their conquering with this unknown force. As a result, a great lotus tree sprang, apparently, or possibly not as a result. The lotus tree is mentioned several times, though. Seems very important. And the town Margado that we were at is not the original site of the town. It's in the southwest, in this direction that we're moving. So I had been wondering if perhaps that might be a locus or a nexus of these occurrences.
And Lady Varys, does the lotus tree thing mean anything to you?
Well, I'm not originally from these parts, but I have heard the tales of the story. Supposedly, these lands were quite plagued by the tribes in the south and invading forces, and the king made some type of pact with other entities to spring this magical forest. It was rumored that there was a tree which was supposed to connect the two relationships between these entities and the realm that we are in. I don't know exactly what that means, but even from the tales I've been told, that tree has come up once or twice.
Is that like the tattoo tree, or is that just a...
Do you mean, is the tree in the tattoo a lotus tree? That's a good question.
Yeah.
With it, generally everybody can roll me. Just roll me investigations, everybody, or nature, one of the two. Cinder got it. Cinder with 20.
I'll answer my own question.
Yeah. Cinder, you're like, did that match a Lotus tree? And you're going through your brain processing it. It did.
Yeah.
And you remember kind of seeing this type of tree before in your travels. This tree, a signal of this tree kind of matching the tails and the overall design of the tattoo. There is one, a very large, ancient one, in the center of Zobek.
Okay. I'll say those things. Okay. Well,
My character's just gonna stare into space for a while, thinking about stuff.
okay. Shall we keep moving?
No, I want a piece of one of this dead thing.
All right. Well,
Well,
have at her.
Is
Before
that safe?
before you do anything there, halfling friend, I think I should heal your wounds.
Oh, can I also get a little healing kit? Something.
I
please?
roll my eyes and kind of hold my hands in a cup like I'm supposed to receive healing.
I'm going to sing an epic ballad about the time Emerus healed Hondo's wounds. Just really going balls to the wall of the loot the whole time.
Considering I gave you 14 hit points, I'd say that's a pretty good ballad.
And he took that bandage roll and he wrapped it around that wrist.
Not too tight, just right.
He made it as snug as a constrictor snake.
I'm picturing Garth as that bard character from Witcher.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Cinder, you're recipient of 12 hit points.
12
Toss.
to you.
All right.
Toss a band-aid at your Hondo, oh valley of bliss.
Plenty.
Oh, forest of weirdness.
I'm gonna ask the obvious question: should I burn this part of the forest down to stop this
This
stuff
thinking,
from growing?
but I don't
What?
know.
I look at the druid when you suggest that.
Well,
It might
I'm-
just keep growing.
well,
Saute
so
mushrooms are delicious.
the only problem with this is that we're already seem to be kind of in trouble with the Fae. Burning
Right.
down what their main new home be might anger them more. But hey, you know what? I'm here to protect the woods. If you, as long as keep about 3 to 4 acres still alive, I can regrow from there. But that you're the ones who are here to save us.
I don't know about burning
did
down
tell
the
them.
forest, but like we
Jeez,
can at least burn the
skeptically.
patches.
I did warn them that we needed safe passage.
And we'll have scarred patches instead.
We could definitely, if the patches look corrupt, we might want to.
Right? Because this whole thing is about like spreading and all that
Let's
good
do-
stuff.
we
But
don't
they
want
might just like
forest
come
herb
back from the
everywhere.
ashes again.
Well, what I could do is if we want to start small fires and burn this away, if we do a control, remember, you can stop forest fires. So we'll have to put some sand on top. Maybe ask a friendly bear somewhere around to watch them, and we'll go from there.
Okay. Well,
What should I heal for, by the way? I don't know math.
what was it? 15? 14.
Okay.
Heal for 14, yeah. So you'd be at 33.
I just
Hey.
count while I click.
Mathematics.
Mhm.
We're
I can't do that.
entering the White Forest, are we?
What was that?
Entering the White Forest?
You are actually close to about 3.5 hours into the White Forest.
Okay, so this is the White Forest.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah,
And,
Yeah, you are
okay.
in the White Forest. There haven't been very many rumors actually about the White Forest before you guys got to Margado, but you know that the Margrave Forest is very well known for being very odd, but it seems that not many people are paying attention to the White Forest, maybe.
That's how they get you.
Every time.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Are we burning these patches?
Yeah, let's cleanse the patches of corrupt soil with a controlled burn.
All right,
Okay.
as you do that, you see Lady
Insult them
Varys
finally.
produce a flame and starts flamethrowing where these areas are.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Yeah, so she's
I'm gonna
just
gather mushroom pieces.
all right. Are you taking it from the smiley guy?
Yeah.
Write down. Roll me a d4, please, to see how many you get before people light his ass on fire.
Oh
Okay,
wait. Can I? Is his head still intact? Or
It's
is it all
starting to
like
melt.
melty?
It's all starting to be melty. They
Eh.
feel like-
decompose.
I feel like I
No.
should try
Does it?
straight water.
Does it have a skull?
Yeah, it has a skull.
Oh, cool.
I don't know
You
if I
get
want
one.
a picture of a melty thing.
There you go, Hondo. You get one. So write down in your
Okay.
inventory 1 Miramel mushroom.
Keep an eye on that mushroom unless it grows into another tooth pixie.
But it might grow
Put it
into
in a jar and
two
it'll just like
mushrooms.
form a little tiny one.
I got
That's-
Warhammer Orcs on my brain right now, so
That's not one we need, is it? The mushroom?
No,
No.
just Hondo wanted to be like,
I want to
hey,
have
Just
it.
wanted it.
Yeah.
It's
It's
fine.
an ingredient, yo.
Sure is.
Just
Yeah.
not for what we're looking for right now.
Nope.
That's
Which
No.
something new.
No.
are you all done here burning the
Yeah.
forest down? All right. So controlled burn. All the patches are slowly going away. The only one that reacts badly to what you're doing is the Miramel puddle. The black ichor seems to try and crawl away, but Lady Varys just keeps burning it down until it stops moving. Emery, I need you or whoever is actively looking for the ingredients. I need you to roll me a perception check and or survival or nature. Perception, survival or nature.
I am always on the lookout for beautiful flowers.
All right.
Like to do that stuff too. You said perception?
Perception, nature, or yeah. So perception 20 and 20. So once again, you guys are rocking it out. So you find the second piece of royal woodbine. So you have all of that. You find the last sleeping collard. You got that. And in this, nope, not in this area. All right. So that's what you have. You have everything except for the Fifak flower and the toxic fennel.
All right, Lady Varys, we should probably move on.
get out of here before the smoke attracts anything.
Yeah, exactly. And,
Yeah, we will definitely push forward. Oh, there is that bear. Yeah, he's gonna watch over this. Make sure all the cinders go out. It's good times. And you proceed. All right. I need everybody. I need someone to roll me another. First, I need someone who is helping lead the charge, which would be Emery. Roll me a survival. Emery, see how you guys are making for time on this leg of the journey. 17, still doing good. You guys aren't seem to do any day. Lady Varys guiding you around. You keep everybody moving. Everybody's doing good. All right. I need someone to roll me a d4.
I think it's my turn.
Yeah. Oh, just as a side note, I like my crossbow never left my hand and my thing's still up.
Yep, that's fine.
Just saying.
Oh,
Does your hand hurt?
sorry, before
No,
we
it's
leave,
fine.
make sure you collect your bolts. You can probably still use those.
Oh, are
Yep,
they?
So I need
okay.
to roll me a d4 on a 1 to 2. They broke. 3 to 4. They did not. I need Garth and Cinder both to roll that. So 1 to
Is
2.
that for a
broke.
mixture of regular bolts and iron bolts, or?
Yeah. Oh, we'll do that.
Okay.
I think that some of us are picking
Garth,
flowers.
Whoops, I
perfectly
did it
Some of
wrong.
us are.
intact. Garth's are perfectly intact. The one he fired. Yours is still intact. Just not as good as Garth's. Garth's was like a pristine shot.
I shot 2.
I will definitely show you the bolts that are in perfect condition and say this is how you.
Yep.
Just so you know.
And
This
then
is how you do it.
you fired 2, so roll me a d2. So / roll
Oh.
d2 or d4, and then we'll just whatever. So it's just how many arrows you fired 2. You'll see how many you get back with the d2.
Oh, okay. Well, I already rolled the d4, but okay.
You got them both back.
Okay, and then I'll show Garth mine and be like, huh. Mine explode
Mine
too
are
when
good
they hit
too.
things.
All right. Figure that out. So what we'll
Garth
do
was
is
never fired.
with roll the 3 on it. Everybody, we can take a quick break, go get a drink, do a quick bathroom because I always seem to forget this and forget people need to pee. So we can all take a short break, and we'll be back with the next leg of our journey.
Okay.
Cool.
Maybe say 5 minutes, and we'll be back.
Mhm.
Cool.
Should Hondo know some stuff about third people I don't know yet? So Dan's character and Corey's character?
I think it would be the description at this point because
I don't even know
nobody
what the
really said
description
anything.
is.
We love to RP with each other and ask people questions.
Because I'm like, I don't know what they look like. I know one healed me. That's pretty cool. Other than that, I don't know.
Brooke is like a big robot thing.
A big robot thing.
Yeah.
Like a construct? Like
it-
with gears and shit?
I don't know the race. I forget the name of it.
It's
Gearforged?
Gearforged. Yeah.
Warforged
Or
originally,
Warforged.
but Gearforged in this setting.
Oh, what?
So it's like imagine a metal and wood golem with a bunch of intricate carved pieces plated together. Like C-3PO if he was totally baller, or
Oh, nice.
what's another good example?
I just
like
think of the Iron Giant.
Yes, like an Iron Giant if it was human sized.
Are you talking about the Warforged?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because Hondo doesn't know what the other two even
I don't
look
know
like,
anything
even
about them.
descriptors.
Oh yeah, we'll have them described. Yeah, that's fine.
Like,
Yeah.
hey guys, what's up? Come
Yeah.
heal me and stuff?
Yeah. I don't know your name, I don't think.
Good
It's
job.
true. Like Hondo wakes up, gets out of the tavern, meets up with us, and we're just hanging out with a couple of cops for no reason.
Yeah.
I heard there was a whole bunch of murder around town, and cops are like,
Hondo, welcome back. These are our cops.
oh, Hondo, I do have to inform you of probably the best Hondo moment while you were gone was Cinder was trying to tame horses,
Okay.
Yeah.
and they bit her because she did really bad at animal handling check. Hondo went up, and as the horse tried to bite her, she bit it on the head and made it know that she was the dominant one there, and she wrangled those horses good.
Oh, that's amazing. That is very Hondo.
Yeah, it was good.
That's very Hondo.
She had a lot of good moments while you were gone, actually. Like a stupid amount.
He's kind of our favorite player character, actually.
Yeah.
Save the party from a TPK.
Yep. That one sticks out a lot.
Yeah.
She found a bag of gold underneath a rainbow.
No, she didn't.
Oh no, sorry, I was thinking about something else.
What?
She found 2 bags of gold underneath one half of a rainbow.
It's a lot of gold.
Call that the name of a dismantled body is one half of a rainbow.
One half of a rainbow.
Where did you guys get all these rare items? Oh, we found it under a bunch of half rainbows. It was weird.
Like the red to orange part, and then found some and green to violet. Not the whole rainbow at the same time.
I love it. The colors of the rainbow are the level of brutality.
Yeah.
It's like, how did you guys get this to talk? We brought him to the purple rainbow, and that is the color for bruising. It's like,
I like that.
He wouldn't talk, so we had to take him to the yellow, right?
you don't want to go to the red rainbow. Don't worry, guys. It was a blue rainbow situation. Everything is fine.
That's just when you make him cry.
Yeah, exactly. Cheers. Yeah.
I like it. Rainbows are now a series of intimidation tools. It's great.
I don't know why I could not let the only you can prevent forest fires to pass. I really wanted to. I'm totally getting out of immersion right now, but I just couldn't. I was like, it's there. It's the worst low hanging fruit, and I need to take it.
Did you know that Smokey the Bear has 2, a niece and a nephew, and they represent how we've learned that just always putting out fires is actually worse for forest fires because there's no unhealthy burn, there's no burning that sort of keeps the forest sort of living and moving forward. So Smokey's niece and nephew both start and put out fires interchangeably between the two of them. It bounces back and forth.
So
Like-
Peter the
What?
Pyro and Sally the Satanist. Yeah.
No, because sometimes one's like fire safety, and then one's like sometimes burning things is okay, but they switch.
Oh no. That's like, who am I today?
I love them so much.
Peter, are you lighting the woods on fire today? Yeah, it's my turn. Oh, dang. And here I wanted to. Guess I gotta put it out before Uncle Smokey puts us back in the box.
Oh no.
There's an M. Night Shyamalan twist to this where they're actually the same bear.
Yeah, they are. One just puts on the wig,
Yeah.
and they see the one bear talking to themselves in the woods while he lights fires, and all of a sudden, well, Petey, what are you doing there? Hi, Uncle Smokey. I'm just helping control fires with Sally over here. Peter?
I just watched Glass recently, and so it's quite funny.
Who's Sally? My sister. Oh, God.
Fucking
So
Wayne
just
Ambulance
like
shows
me,
up.
but different.
Where's the
sorta.
straitjacket? Where'd you hide it?
You're so silly. And he puts on the wig. Hi, Uncle Smokey. Where did you come from? Oh, it's getting worse.
That's when you're like, get the flash bulbs, get the flash bulbs.
This is especially funny because I can't tell the difference between girl bears and boy bears, so the wig is actually very helpful.
Yeah.
Like
Then
those
one
Gollum
day-
scenes from Lord of the Rings.
One day, Smokey's just sitting there watching the forest burn, and the people are like, why aren't you stopping it, Smokey? It's better this way.
Don't go into those woods.
Yeah, you hear a small bear in the woods. Rah, rah. Sally, help me. No, Peter, you lift off this log. Let's do it together.
It's like cheerful Disney commentary.
As they slowly
And
burn
there's,
alive
like,
in the woods.
The power of
And-
siblings.
Animals
only
are like,
there was- It's like, two of us is strong enough. If only there was three. Hi, Gary. Slowly they descend into madness even more.
Smoke
Gary-
inhalation.
Gary the Berry.
Gary, Barry, help us. Oh, sorry, guys. It seems we're not getting any stronger the more that arrive.
It,
Don't
it, occur-
understand why.
it occurs
The
to me that
power of friendship failing us.
we could make a druid that shapeshifts into different bears. So,
Yeah.
Exclusively bears. Like that's it.
but like it's always a different bear.
Just slightly different. I now have to make the insane bear druid. It's like, wait, didn't we see that bear before? No.
No.
My name's Johnny. Wait, what?
Who are you guys? Yeah,
You
like
have
every session you
Yeah.
reintroduce himself.
oh my gosh, it's gonna
It's
be
the
like
bears-
a Berenstain Bears kind of thing where they
Except
usually
bears
have
can't
one
talk,
man.
so it just
Yeah,
be.
you just you see this druid, and it's like, hey, we know that druid. Why is he over here? He looks at you.
Uh-uh.
I don't know who you are. He's an elf form. I don't know who you are. And all of a sudden you see come out from behind the tree as he walks away, another different colored bear, and it starts talking to you. It's like, oh, poor druid.
MPD Druid. MP
Yeah.
Druid.
But
Yep.
anytime you see him walking away from somewhere, it slowly is starting to light on fire.
It's like a trail of ruin.
Yep.
There is a new druid up
Sometimes.
there.
Sometimes. Other times you see him running towards the fire to put it out. Depends on what bear he is that day.
Have to roll a dice to figure it out.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just a D6. He has that many personalities.
If
Or
two
one that just lets us watch it burn. What's up?
if two separate druids try to shape change into the same specific animal, can they?
Do it?
Yeah, no, like I mean, like if they both want to be Gary the bear.
Well, they both be Gary the bear, but
Yeah,
one
but
would
which
be
one would be
Gary
better?
with one R, and then one with two.
So
Like,
they
who would
couldn't
be the
both
better
be the
Gary?
same bear at the same time.
Yeah, totally.
But one could change better than the other depending on the role.
Yeah,
So it'd be like the most Gary.
one you definitely know it's a male bear. The other one you'd have to kind of look in the fur. Like that's how you tell which druid's better.
Because of the authenticity of the shapeshifting?
Exactly. That's exactly what I meant by what I just said.
I was lost. I'm sorry.
I think he was talking about bear junk.
Yeah.
Oh, he was talking about bear junk. Huh. It's weird, Grim.
Yeah, Grim, that's weird.
Yeah, the multiple
Just dig in there and
personalities.
see if you come away with a handful.
I love that. The multiple personality flaming bear pyro. That one's okay because it's cute in Disney. Talking about bear junk. No, that's crossing the line there.
Yeah, you
buddy.
went one step too
Garth
far.
started
What are
it.
you doing?
No, you brought bear salmon into it, and that's weird.
I did not bring beer semen into it. I don't
No.
even know where that came from.
Okay, Hondo brought beer semen.
Yeah.
No,
I
okay,
said
so
salmon. I said salmon.
Bear
we
salmon? Yeah, they're attached to the junk because that's how they feed.
see
All right, who got the bears? Then?
Hondo and I know a bear, and I can't believe I'm explaining this, but the bear that we actually know in real life, his junk does look like a salmon. So
How do you know that?
They know a real
Ah.
bear. Okay.
Melly makes a good point.
Is everybody back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Corey, are you back?
Oh yeah, I was listening to your bear semen stories.
All right. Yes.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
it got
guys.
away from me. All right. So, 3. So we've done them almost 1, 3, and 4. So you're all inching further and further into the woods. As you
Wait,
are
should we
all.
do a description first of the players?
Oh yes, sorry. So Hondo is back. They have not met Emery and Rook. Could you both please describe your characters? Rook, go.
Yeah, you're gonna have to name them so they say something.
Hi, big, tall, steel robot here.
Beep boop. Okay.
So Rook is a 6 foot tall human made out of steel, painted red and covered with yellow suns. He
Wow.
carries a big sword and a really big crossbow.
He's
Got a
giant to
skateboard?
me.
That's badass.
Does he
Uh,
have personality?
We're not sure yet.
It comes
Okay.
out sometimes, depending on
It's
which
evolving.
way you place his antennas, depending on
Okay.
his perception.
His AI is growing.
Yeah, out in the woods here, I don't think he gets any signals.
it's a learning computer.
I got
I'm afraid
Cyberdyne
already.
systems going on now. If
Yeah.
we slowly adopt an
Skynet,
Arnold
kill it.
Schwarzenegger accent, I'll be like,
Skynet.
Cool.
So yeah, Emerus is a fair-skinned half-elf, light blonde hair, emerald green eyes, lean, sturdy build, carrying a light backpack. Wearing an old suit of chainmail and a cleric's tunic, simple clothes. He carries a mace, a rough oak shield with a symbol painted on it. The symbol is 2 white hands bound with a red cord. You probably don't know what god he may worship. And he carries a distinguishing object, a cleric's vestments around his neck, kind of like a cloth, like a scarf sort of thing. And they seem to be doused in dried blood at the tips. Quite odd looking, actually. Yeah.
Hey, nosebleed scarf. Got it.
Yeah, basically.
Cool. Very cool.
And then Hondo, what do you look like?
I look like the one and only Hondo.
Good description.
Complete. Anyway,
It
All
very much
encompassing.
is. It very much is. Let me get my description picture up. So you see a light-footed halfling, a mess of what looks like dreaded, red matted dreadlocks, with fishing net and weird objects in it. Her armor and clothing is very ragtag, picked up items as you go. She has previously been a short order chef, and so everything that she's picked up has been not for looking nice, but I gotta cook in it. It's gonna get gross, so it better be gross to begin with. But she's kind of adorable, and she has a necklace around her neck that looks like fish netting with a sea star in it. And that's it. Oh, and I guess she has 2 giant spatulas and 4 javelins. That's it. Anything else you need to know?
I think that describes everybody.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So on the next leg, you're pushing further. The light piercing through the trees is getting less and less as it's becoming more of a complete canvas. The noises of the woodland creatures have almost completely dissipated at this point. You hear rustling in the woods every so often. As you look around, unlike before, you do see a small animal scurrying, but it makes no noise besides the rustling. It may stop and look at you for every once in a while, but then heads off. As you are all pushing further, the land is almost seeming to be getting a little bit colder. Though it is about midday at this point, maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it feels like it's going into nighttime as the land keeps getting colder and colder. Whoever is looking out into the woods or listening, I need them to roll me a perception check.
Even if we're looking for flowers.
Yeah, because you're looking through the woods.
I'm not looking for flowers, but I'd be looking through the woods.
No, but that's what I mean. Whoever is like,
Crap.
so there's most likely there's some of you who are on defense and like waiting for something to jump out to you.
Yeah.
There's others who are scanning the actual woods.
Oh wait,
All
that
right.
would be a disadvantage. Oops.
So Emery with a 22, you hear off in the distance a woo-doo, woo-doo, woo-doo. It sounds like something is running and it's making large impacts into the ground.
Does it sound to be running towards or away from us?
It is running in. It's running towards the direction where you are, but with a 22, it doesn't seem to be running directly at you.
I quietly tell the party we should hold here and hide and keep quiet. There's something large coming near us.
Mm.
Okay, I will try to hide, and I will pray for guidance on that.
Okay, so
I'm gonna-
before people roll for a stealth check, Emery, we usually
Yeah.
do this at the end, but roll me your survival check.
Okay, sure.
Ooh,
Oh,
with
that's that one.
7. Rolled awesome every time you did it. All right, so I need everybody to roll me a stealth check, and the way I do stealth is it is going to be a pass-fail that we do how many people you have. The majority has to pass for you to stealth. So if someone rolls a natural 1, you might still be saved by people doing awesome.
Can I would like to hide up in a tree. Just saying.
Oh, I rolled 17 with a 1.
Oh, that should also be a disadvantage, so I'll see if I roll lower.
Yep.
No, it's 7.
All right, passive.
Stealth, you said?
Yeah.
Yep.
5 and 5.
Man, I wish I had that survival roll.
All right, so this is a fail. As you are all sitting there scurrying, how does everybody hide? I want to know.
I am standing behind
I
Rook.
feel like I tried to go in a tree and I just fell and couldn't.
Does Lady Varys hide as well?
Lady Varys is trying to hide. I'm using her as passive because I really don't like the party failing due to NPCs.
Mm.
And you guys already failed really hard, so she's just going to make it worse. So,
Okay.
Yeah. She won't be able to help you succeed. That's what I'm saying.
I
Fair.
prefer a large tree and just try and hide behind it.
So what I need to know is, Hondo and Cinder, how do you hide? Because you're the ones who definitely give the party away. So we know Cinder falls out of a tree.
Yep.
Hondo, what do you do? Because everybody else did okay. Same with Rook. Rook, what do you do?
I went behind Rook because he's the biggest thing I can find.
Okay, no problem. And Rook, what do you do? Does Rook even move?
Lies down.
Based off of my wisdom of survival, I just put some branches in my hands.
Okay. So, Colvid, Emery, and Garth, you guys do okay. You find actual good hide spots. You hear a large thud as you see leaves shoot off the ground and Cinder's laying there, shining a little bit brighter than normal, probably because she's pissed off from falling out of a tree. You see, with a large branch standing in a clearing, Rook, holding this big branch, maybe thinking he's a tree, and Hondo is just standing behind one of the legs, kind of looking out. Lady Varys is off to the side, kind of face palming, seeing this. And as you are all standing there, so I will move you all to where you guys are hiding. So Rook is there in the clearing, fallen out of a tree. Others are hiding actually half decently. So you guys head behind this log.
Am I
All right.
prone, technically?
Technically, you're prone, but yeah.
Okay.
So I will move you all back. So, Rook, you see barreling, not towards you,
Hufflepuff.
but past you is a giant badger with a small man riding upon it.
Badgers.
Badger,
You don't need no
badger, badger,
Mushroom, mushroom.
I knew that was going to happen. I did it anyways. So you see the man. The badger looks like it almost has a saddle built upon it. The man is holding very firmly onto the saddle, and he seems to be running at high speeds. What do you do?
Look at the majesty.
My character will ask himself if he's imagining this. Squinting.
He pinches this solid iron arm.
Do you do anything, Rook?
I'm just gonna try and stand as still as possible.
All right. So as you're standing there, still as possible, the man notices you because you are standing in a clearing with a twig, trying to hide behind it. I'm guessing looking like a tree, and he slows right down. The badger turns, looks at you, and then he, almost like their heads are in sync, turn and both look at you. And you hear the man, he opens up his mouth, just staring at you intently. Are you a part of the court? He doesn't see you guys. He sees Rook. He seems to be not noticing anybody else. The only thing is Cinder's also in the same direction as Rook and them, so he might be looking at her as well as she's laying in the ground.
Did you say part of the court?
Part
Yes.
of the court?
Yes, the court. The unseemly, the unseemly, the unjustly, the not nice.
Are
No,
we not?
No, we're not part of
Mr.
this unsealing.
Mr. Badger, no.
I think they're talking to you, Frederick. He kind of is like looking at the badger, and the badger looks at him, and you hear the badger go toward Rook.
Oh, is that what a badger sounds like?
Was that Fey at all, or is that a different language?
No, that is badger language.
That was badger.
Badger
I meant Sylvan. Sorry.
Badgerese.
Badgerese. Badger.
I don't speak that one. I don't know.
Well, Frederick asked you a question.
I can't understand Frederick.
Wave your branches. Maybe he understands movement better.
Rook starts interpreting.
Why are you out here?
I'm looking for our way back. It seems I was running with Frederick, and we were traveling through the plains, and a weird thing opened up, and now we're here. The trees here do not smell right. They smell sick. They don't smell like the nice trees. I don't like it here, so I'm trying to find my way back.
What does this guy look like?
So,
Exactly how his voice feels.
yeah, it actually is. This is exactly what this guy looks like. He has a very crazed look in his eye, a super long beard. It looks like all of his clothes are made of the skin and furs of other type of animals, as well as most of his weapons are made of the bones of other animals.
Rook is gonna point in the direction of where he thinks Lady Varys might have hid. I think she is probably most apt to talk to you.
You point out Lady Varys as kind of a snitch of like
The
this one
general
here.
area, yeah.
Okay, so you
Go to
point
talk
out
to her.
Lady Varys, and then all of a sudden Emery beside you, Lady Varys, like, What is he doing? I don't think he noticed. Why is he pointing in our direction?
On that note, I come out from behind the log.
Ah! There's more of you. Are you a part of the court?
In Sylvan, I reply, we are not part of the court. Do you hail from the Feywild?
Back in Sylvan, he goes, oh. Are you from my home? No, I'm not from a court. I'm a wanderer, an outlander. I travel from place to place. I hunt things. Big game, big game, like Frederick here. Frederick means majestic. He rubs the fur of Frederick.
I feel bad for Frederick.
I reply in Sylvan, he's quite the sight, I admit.
Sight. You mean thing to see? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, he is magnificent indeed.
Have any of you seen an odd shimmering type object? I'm looking to get back home, and I'm tired of this place. It smells odd. No offense, but your trees all smell terrible.
We think there's something wrong here as well. We think there's a kind of rot, a kind of disease festering.
It's putrefaction.
Putrefaction, diseases, corruption, could be the smell. Are you looking to get rid of this corruption?
Actually, we are. We're looking for the source.
Bottle it.
Me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
You need to beat 13.
I don't.
1. I don't want to go anywhere. Are you trying to get... No, I don't want to be in trouble with this. You're trying to trick me to fight the Quad. I don't want to go anywhere near them. Just want to get back home. And he is taking out his axe and pointing at you. Are you trying to set me up? And he's getting
Not at all.
sporadic.
Not at all. We'd simply be happy with information. We wouldn't want to risk you, of course.
You see the animal slowly backs up a little bit as he's pointing his axe towards Emery. You use sweet word, Holmes. My words from my home. Trying to trick me to go see the court. They don't like me very much. I hunt things. He's getting very agitated toward Emery.
Hey, we don't like the court either. I hunt things too. See, there you go.
I hunt things all the time.
Say, Hondo, show them your glass jar, your whatever you took that thing.
Your little tiny mushroom.
No, like didn't you take the body or something?
Huh?
She wanted to.
I wanted to, so I just took the mushroom. So
yeah.
I'm taking my giant knapsack off and rifling through it very slowly as I go to find this one tiny mushroom that's probably the size of like a halfling's finger, and it's like, see?
It's this. I'm in Sylvan. I point to Hondo and like gesturing at these mushrooms she's showing off. I say these sprouted up from an evil fey creature that we just slew not an hour ago.
Rook's gonna pat Cinder on the back and say, and she took the head clean off an owl bear they sent after us.
I did. I sure did. She'll give Rook a look
at that point and be like, "That is true."
All right, so we got 3 people who can do a persuasion roll. And whoever wants to do it has it with advantage because you have 4 people. So Cinder, Rook, Hondo, and Garth. You can all, any one of you can roll a either you can all roll a persuasion check, or 2 of you can roll with advantage.
Can I give my advantage to Rook?
That's fine.
I want to roll.
You see, he's still on edge about you. You rolled a natural 1 persuasion.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of let my companions take over here.
I mean, you guys do what you want, but I do have a +9 to this roll. So.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys. My advantage went to Rook, so there's still another one.
Yeah, if Hondo wants to, Hondo is helping you, so it's either one of you 2 can roll with advantage if you want, or either roll separately.
I can roll. That's fine. Do you want me to
just
roll?
Just roll separate.
Yeah, so Garth and Hondo, you both roll persuasion.
Okay.
12
and 12.
Oh.
Come on, Garth. 13 is not that high.
Come on, Garth. You were. Oh my God! Oh my God! You're like boasting that you have +9. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with advantage 27.
Good
So he
job,
sits
Garth.
there, and you see he slides off the saddle of Frederick, and he slowly, like using his large battle axe as a cane, he starts to walk towards Garth and has a little small dagger, like never taking his eyes off of Emery. And he just slowly walks towards you, this very small, crotchety man, probably about the size of Hondo.
Yes.
And he gets up real close to you and kind of like does the weird, creepy finger roll, and like to come closer to him.
Oh, I do immediately.
He gives you a
It's
big,
secret.
long sniff. He goes, You have an interesting smell. Not like the trees here. But there's something wrong about the way you look and the way you smell. But you say you killed an owlbear, and you say you killed the bad thing. So, what I can do, as long as this one stays away from me, and he points at Emery.
Quiet.
What was that?
Sorry, I'm yelling at a cat who's singing the
Okay.
song of his people.
You keep this one far away from me. He uses the sweet words at the court. And home. If you're trying to clear the disease, I can show you where the disease is, but I will not get involved with the courts. I'm just looking for a way home, and then I'll be on my way.
Most fair. You said it was a shiny-looking thing that will be your portal home?
Yes, it's very odd. They pop up every once in a while, and if you see them, you have to take it. Sometimes they show up in water pools, other times weirdly in trees. Other times you'll be running, you look back and bam! You're where you weren't expecting. One time I ended up in the snow. And I was cold. Took me 4 days to get back. Until I found another one. And then I ended up back in the woods, and I was happy. Not these woods, though, because these woods smell bad.
You
What
stinky
woods?
woods.
What woods where?
Are you trying to go home to?
The woods?
The good smelling wood.
The one with starry skies all day long, never gets dark. It's wonderful, majestic. This place is crap.
Wait, there's stars in the day?
Of course. Stars all day long. See the moon, you see the sun, you see all the different colors. It's orange, green, blue, and slightly reddish sometimes.
I think you may have had a mushroom or two.
Probably.
You all don't understand. You've never seen it. You haven't seen it. It's beautiful. It's all the time. Depending on where you go, other times it's dark and scary. Snow. Don't like that place. Some people do. Not me, though. Get cold. Got no shoes. And he shows you his bare feet wiggling his toes.
It sounds so very complex. You must truly be a wonderful, talented hunter to survive and thrive in such a place.
He like turns Jots back around at you, Garth, real quick, grabs you by the shirt, pulls you real close, open up his robe, and you see
Oh.
there is like a plethora of very odd looking creatures inside his coat. Why? I'm very good.
Garth, did he just flash you?
Yep.
I sort of turn my head from looking and say, "It checks out. He's very good."
He grabs you by
Ooh.
both hands on your head, and he tries to turn your head towards him.
Wow.
Do you let him turn your head towards him?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let this happen.
As soon as you look directly at him, he pulls open both sides of his robe. He's wearing clothes.
I
And
know.
he just shows you all the kills that he has. Under
I
his robe.
can't see that from my angle. He just like
Yeah.
opened his like trench
To
coat.
you guys, this very hunchback over man just like unfurls his cloak and is holding it out Batwing style in front of Garth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
nod.
can-
I'm gonna
can
nod
see it?
appreciatively.
Oh yeah, you can see where you're sitting, Calvin. You can see like he has all weird different manners of creatures that you have never seen underneath of his robes.
I have never seen anything that shape before.
Yes, this one wriggled in my ear. Had to let it grow for 5 days, and then when it came out, I could kill it. All right. So, if you're all looking to get rid of the disease, I can guide you towards it, but I will not get involved. Once the complete ground starts to get corrupted, that's when they'll know that I'm getting involved. I don't want to deal with them. So, that's where I end. And then I'm going to look for a way home.
All right, but if you see a portal on our way there, you're gonna want to take it.
Oh, if I see a portal on the way home, that's where I end my adventure with you. And he slowly starts walking towards Frederick.
All right, well, let's start moving then. Emma, stay away from the Great Hunter. You clearly are up to something and can't be trusted.
In comment, I only say I was only trying to form a.
No, don't you try with me. Obviously, your hunted words aren't going to work with us. Just simmer down over there.
Yeah, I have no idea what you said to him.
You see, like, what happened was Emery and this old man were having a conversation. The only other person I think who understands it was Calvid. And all of a sudden, you see him whip out this giant bone axe and points it directly at Emery and seems very agitated. That
He
is what you all
hates
saw.
you.
In Elvish, I say, "Calm down, you sexy bird."
Stop speaking other languages.
As you say that, you see the old man as he's slowly like doing the hop up, trying to get back onto Frederick. Goes, he is rather dashing.
Oh shit.
But you don't hear that. You just hear Elvish.
Oh, that was an Elvish. Okay, never mind.
Anybody else speak Elvish?
Huh?
Are there any other Elven speaking?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so.
I have Common, Primordial, and Infernal, which will
am
never
an
come
elf.
up, I'm sure.
Oh,
It
yeah.
might.
All right. So that was the next leg of your journey. So at this point, Garth, whoever's helping with the flower picking, roll me a perception, nature, or perception or nature survival.
While they're
Okay.
doing that, Cinder's gonna take out her mirror and fix her makeup.
Your mirror is very ornate, isn't it?
Yes?
Like it's very good, like shiny and good looking, right?
Yeah,
Can
I
you get
mean,
a
yeah, it
compact?
would be.
And
She
knowing
also has
Cinder,
a
she's
compact.
super focused on the touch-up, isn't she?
Oh, fuck yeah. Everything
Alright.
goes like black around her. Like it's like tunnel vision.
So you would also Garth, with this one, you get another plant. Same with Hondo. You both find it at the same time. Like you're both searching around, and all of a sudden it's like the butting of the heads. You reach down and you find it. You find the Fifak flower.
Okay.
So
Only
the only
toxic fennel left.
Yep, toxic fennel is the last one. So Cinder, as you are, everybody will notice this. Cinder's too focused on what she's doing, but you see as this mirror gets pulled out, the old man like gets really enticed by it, gets off of Frederick, and like is right behind Cinder trying to see what it is. And Cinder, you would note it if no one stops him. Does anybody stop him approaching Cinder?
No.
Nope.
As Cinder, you're like looking in this mirror, you see these little like crazed purplish eyes right beside your face going, "What's that?"
She'll like gasp and kind of like jolt to the side. It's a mirror.
Is it a portal? I'm looking for a portal. That's a shimmer shattery. I've seen many ones like that before in the grand halls. They walk through them. That's how they get from where they want to go. Can I have it?
No.
But
It's just a
I want to
reflection.
go home.
I know. We're gonna get you there, but this is just a reflection, bro.
No. Here, give it to me. You just know how to need to use it.
Are you?
I'm gonna nod at Cinder and give a thumbs up.
I don't want him to take my mirror.
We can
I'm
get
also
you another
gonna
mirror.
nod and thumbs
But
up.
this is my mirror.
I don't need it.
It's a
Once
makeup
I
tip.
get to where I'm going, it'll be left here. I don't need it anymore after that.
You can just pick it right back up. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, but then he's gonna disappear, and then we're not gonna be able to get where. Are we following him?
Wait,
He's gonna-
why doesn't he give
There's
you
somewhere to
something
go before
equally as
he leaves.
important?
Oh, there's too many. What? One person at a time. What?
Okay, your mirror is important, right?
Yeah.
To you. Okay,
but-
so ask for something as important to him to give to you.
I don't want anything this dirty man has.
Yeah, but the point is it has to be
Lots of
important.
interesting things, and he flashes you as like rips open his robes. There's all of assortment of odd creatures and everything like that, and you see he has a very nice attire.
Can I message Cinder real quick?
For sure.
I'm going to tell Cinder, get him to tell us how to do it.
Okay. How do how about I hold it and you show me how to do it?
Well, it doesn't work like that. We need to like either lean it up against a tree or put it on the ground.
Okay, I'll look to the party. Are we going with him?
Oh,
Sure.
heck no, we have a job to do. But it would be interesting to learn how to jump into your mirror.
As long as
Okay.
we don't have to stay there.
But isn't he, where are you going, sir?
I'm going home.
Where, does it have a name?
Langland.
Like, anybody heard of that?
No.
No one in this party would heard of the name.
Fine. All right. I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
put it, what?
Maybe he should help us before we offer his passage.
Actually, Rook, I need you to roll me an history or intelligence check real quick.
Rook was made there. Maybe.
Oh,
Rook,
shit.
you know this name, and you have like a weird twinge in your matrix, but you don't know why.
Matrix.
Can I pull out the little book I carry around and see if I can flip through it looking for that name?
You can. With it, it would not be in there, but you know when you feel, you can write it down in your book. When you hear the name, it gives you a warm, almost like when you're at a country cottage. Like the nice breeze going through the nice silence, but you know the nature sounds coming through the air. It kind of gives you that type of memory, like a pleasant feeling type thing. All right.
Okay. Do you say anything, Rook, or do you keep that all to yourself?
I'm gonna keep that all to myself.
Okay. All right. I looked to Emerus. Like, what did you say? What should we take something from him?
Well, I'm just saying, like, perhaps he should help us a little bit before we offer him that passage to depart.
Now, you had your chance, Tricky. I'm not going to let you trick him again. So you just watch it.
Tricking anyone?
No, we
need help.
We are on to you.
As Emma says this, he like looks to the side of Cinder and gives you like the evil eyes of like,
All right. Don't give me the stink eye. You're fine. Do you know how to get to the? Are we going to the Feywild? But well, no.
we're
Lady
going-
Varys
we're going
knows
to
where
the-
we're going.
We're going to the source of the corruption. And
He said he
if-
could help us, though. Yeah.
yeah, but we're going to head in this direction and probably end up there anyway. It'd
Yeah.
be great to have an extra guide. But if he can get home, I say we let him get home. Let's watch him do his mirror thing.
Can I have one of your weird things in your
The
jacket?
best weird thing. The best weird thing.
the best weird thing. Do you watch? And he like opens up another pouch, and you see that there's like a different type of like bone weapons inside of him. He's like, the best weird thing that I can give you. I have this bone dagger. It's very unique, made by Tracker Bones.
I don't want that. Do I want
Okay, I have a flicker fluffer.
What's-
Flicker fluffer,
what
very,
is
very
that?
soft. You see, he pulls out this like it almost looks like a rabbit, but when
I
he
want
opens the mouth, there's giant fangs, and it has almost reindeer antlers upon it.
I
It's
want
a
it.
bigger fang.
I want
Very
it.
nasty. You know, in where I come from, these things will eat your face.
Okay. All right. Hondo, you want that?
I do.
All right. Okay. You're starting to bug me. Give me that. Give me your rabbit thing, and I'll put my mirror against this tree here, and you can do whatever.
I lay it on the ground. It'll probably be easier to get through that way.
Okay. Sure. Whatever you need.
All right. Everybody back up. He does like the swimming motion of everybody back up a little bit.
Did he give me the weird ass rabbit thing?
Yeah, he give you the finger fang.
Okay. I'll immediately hand it over to Hondo. Like 2-finger it. Like ew.
Hondo,
Cuddle
it
it.
is the softest thing you have ever felt.
Ah.
Just petting a dead rabbit. Oh.
Roll me a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no.
So hold on. DC 10. How do I?
Just roll me a Wisdom saving throw. Just where it says saving
Okay.
throws, Wisdom, just click on that. I'm just saying that
I'll be
4.
fine.
You do not stop. This thing is just so soft, and if anybody tries to take this from you, you're gonna
I'll
be
eat
so
them.
upset. No, you're not gonna eat them. You're just gonna be super upset.
She
about
might,
it.
or at least bite him.
You can do whatever you want. Just you want to keep this super soft, fluffy rabbit monstrosity.
I want it. It's mine.
Okay, I put my mirror on the ground and then I back up like he instructs.
So he stands in front of the mirror and he rubs his hands really close together and he's like rubbing it. You see little sparks are coming off of his hands. All right, home, Langland. And he jumps up and then
He's gonna break my fucking mirror.
And then you hear a crack. And
Yeah.
he like lifts his hands into the air like he should be gone, but he's not.
I knew it!
Huh? No, I've seen this work many times. And he jumps up in the air again. Langland! Slams down and smashes a little bit more.
Oh! No! Stop!
You may have been right. This may just be a normal mirror.
Oh, you think?
But it was far shinier than most that I've seen, so I thought it was enchanted.
Oh, you suck,
It was,
sir.
It was a good try. I think we should keep going. I'm going to pick up the shards of mirror and cast mending on it.
Oh, God. Oh, yay. Does it work?
The glass is starting to be fixed, but it is bent. And, like,
No!
the mirror is now put back together, but the frame it's inside of makes it like one of those funhouse mirrors. That your
No!
reflection is never quite proper.
Oh, and Cinder takes it and, like, looks at herself and her, like, jaw's just, like, super long and her head's, like, elongated.
Yeah.
Oh, God. No!
This mirror now adds 10 pounds.
Thanks,
So he
guys.
goes-
Thanks.
He goes, yeah, so going to the corruption. And he starts walking back
Oh
towards
my
Frederick and
God.
crying back up and not looking at Cinder.
No. My mirror.
All right.
I hate you
This
all.
way.
I hate you all.
Wait, but at least we got the corpse of a rabbit.
Cool. Yeah,
This
super
new
worth it.
finger finger, apparently.
Oh. Can you, like, mend it again? Can you double mend?
I can snap it and mend it over and over again until it looks right.
Can you?
Yeah, of course you can.
Do the thing.
It's
Okay.
gonna take. It is not going to be a process that you can do just standing in the middle of the woods while trying to follow this guy.
The next time we have a chance to sit down, I will. I'll work your mirror.
Fine. I'll tuck it away with a pout.
So my thing is like imagine someone crumples up a piece of paper, and you're trying to fold it
Like
perfectly in half after it's been crumpled. And it
Oh,
looks
okay.
normal. Like it's gonna take a while to.
I was
to
picturing like a
straighten.
crumpled piece of paper and trying to just like constantly smooth it out.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Getting it back smooth is gonna take a long time. All right. Anybody want to do anything before you start following the madman through the woods?
I want to kill him, but no, proceed.
Okay, no problem.
What's your name, crazy man?
This is Frederick.
Know that.
Isn't that your badger?
That's his badger's named
You
Frederick.
asked the crazy man's name. Frederick is bad.
What's your name?
Oh, my name is Viglan.
Viglang?
Viglin.
Vigland.
Yes. Not to rub it in, but I am elven royalty.
Are you now?
Yes.
Are you
I'm under.
Are you Vigland from Langland? And is Langland named after your family?
Lynn is the surname.
Vig is the surname. Lan is the surname.
Lynn. I'm Lan.
You're Lynn Vigland? Or
I'm
Vigland Lynn?
Viglin and Langland.
Vigland from Langland.
Yes. Elven royalty.
Oh.
Should we set out?
I don't fucking know what's going on anymore. Yeah.
Your Majesty, let us continue.
God.
Is this guy an elf?
I don't
He is
know
an elf.
anymore.
He has very long pointy ears. Yep.
Hi.
He has bigger ears than Emery and Calvert. Like he has long elven ears.
Ooh, rough guys.
Are they his or are they just tied on?
No, there is.
They're prosthetics.
Yeah, he said he's got a lot
Attached
of
to his
interesting
tiny
things,
elven
yeah.
ears just to make
Yeah,
them
and
longer.
as Cinder got close to both Cinder and Garth, really close to him, he has like majestic purple eyes.
Yeah, I saw him in my mirror. Okay, are we following this crazy nutter butter?
Yeah.
If no one's doing anything else, you're following.
Yeah. Okay. Is he like
follow him.
speeding? Like we have to run after him?
Oh yeah, he's not. He's full dash.
Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Wait,
I'm
can-
exhausted. I don't want to run after this asshole.
do you want me to carry you? I still
Yeah.
can't run very fast.
No, I'm like
Okay.
I would be like dragging my legs on the ground. I would not.
I know.
No, it's
I'll be
fine.
helping.
It's fine. I'm a big girl. It's fine. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
All right, so
Okay.
you guys running after him.
I guess.
Okay, so he's dashing through the woods. Every once in a while, he gets like away from you, and he slows down. Is anybody just like? Are you guys fully focused on following this madman through the woods, or are any of you looking around?
No, I'm
still
fully
gonna be looking
focused.
for
It's
it.
hilarious.
I'm gonna still be looking around. I'll probably trail behind.
Gonna
Okay.
make a perception check or two. if I
Whoever's
can.
rolling, like actually looking around trying to chase this guy, roll me perception checks. 16. So Cinder would be.
With
What persuasion
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Why'd
So
you roll twice?
Cinder-
Like persuasion and perception look the same.
Yeah. So Cinder, you're the only
Oh.
one that notices with a 16.
My contacts are fucked. Yeah, okay.
So as you're running through the woods, and this guy is like bounding through, singing this, like humming this weird, eerie song, you notice that all of a sudden you see one of these smiley creatures like off into the distance. Seems to be like one or two or three of them are coming towards your group. They see this guy and turn and run the opposite way.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I like kind of like as I'm running, like trailing behind everybody, I'm like, I see smileys, but they don't like this guy.
Then we should like him.
And he's singing like a weird, like Irish folk tune, like.
I look to
as he's
Garth and
bounding
I'm
through
like,
the woods.
I look to Garth and I'm like, yo, learn that song.
Yeah, I'm gonna memorize that song for sure.
This is the
Potato.
best day ever. Best day
All
ever.
right. So,
Diddly dee potatoes.
you guys don't need a survival check. You guys don't need anything as you are following. You persuaded this madman, and he is just bounding through the woods on his giant badger named Frederick. And you guys make great time because you're hoofing it through the woods. So the coldness gets deeper. The land is getting darker, and you start to notice that the ground is losing its greenish hue in the grass, and it almost seems to be turning into like a dark green, almost grayish. All of a sudden, you see as you guys are running, who's running directly behind this guy.
Me.
Roll me a perception check.
Come
Better than
on,
12.
lucky bunny.
A 9. So all of a sudden, he does a dead stop as his badger slams its feet in the ground, and you end up face first in the rear end of a badger.
It's not a giant skunk.
All right,
True.
this is as far as I go. The corruption has started to spread out of here. And by the way, you guys have been running for probably about an hour and a half straight. Full sprint.
Can I ride the badger next time then?
If I see you again. Frederick gives you a big sniff. And he's trying, it looks like he's trying to find your food in your bags.
Okay, you can have some.
You feed Frederick and he goes, looks at you. You're much nicer than the rest of these. Yes. If I see you again, if I haven't found a way home, you can ride Frederick next time we bound through the woods like this. And he starts to wander off, start to head out without saying anything else to anybody, unless someone stops him.
Bye, nice rabbit man.
I think that went as well as we could have expected. Emerus, please, in the future, try not to beguile passerbys like that.
Well, it's definitely an experience.
You silver-tongued devil.
I'll just mutter about elven royalty.
All right. So,
think he
question:
was an
does
elf.
that everybody want to end at 11, or like is everybody starting to get tired?
I mean, I
The
want
landlord
more.
gets mad.
I'm okay.
I keep going.
Okay, just check in with the group because I don't want anybody to really be tired. So,
I'm gonna have to go at 11 because I have
Okay.
a landlord downstairs who a nosy bitch.
Oh, you can't talk at all after 11?
I'm
Alright.
serious.
That's
so
crazy.
we'll end at 11 tonight, and then we'll talk. We'll after 11 we'll talk, and then try and schedule our next session. So as you're all sitting there, you see that the land is starting to get more corrupt. You see Lady Varys is like, she is as a small dwarven lady who probably doesn't run very often, is just wheezing and kind of putting her finger out like, give me a minute, give me a minute.
For her, my water skin.
This might be a good time for a short rest, maybe.
I'm gonna just look around at the corrupted setting and raise an eyebrow.
Fine.
It's only going to get more corrupt the further we move in.
Yeah, you guys are right on the line. Like, if you look behind you, you see the green grass. If you look in front of you, you see like the grayish dark green grass. He was very specific when he said he would not go past the corruption, and he did not.
Maybe a long rest then.
I don't know that we want to camp right here for the night.
I don't
For an
feel super safe here for 8 hours. I mean, I
No,
guess we
I
could
don't-
have watches, but
I don't know that we have time either.
right?
Like an hour is going to be the max we can spare right now.
Do we need to have a short rest, like you spelly
It's not,
casters?
it's not critical. I just think if we did need to, this would be a good time.
I mean, I'm okay. I don't really feel like sleeping again.
How are you guys health-wise as I look you over?
I'm okay.
Pulling out my bedroll and snuggling up with my dead Benny.
Okay.
I'm tip top shape. I don't need any kind of rest at all.
I'm good.
Hondo, do you really need to sleep right now, my dear?
But it's cold.
Yeah, well, you got your bunny to keep you warm. You don't use spells.
Not big
He
enough.
healed you.
Fine. Fine.
Just saying.
We'll crumple bedroll back in giant backpack. Mother's self.
Is anybody else? Rook, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Yeah, let's press on. We don't need
Okay.
to.
Okay. So as you're all pushing on, as soon as you all step foot into the dark grass, you feel a shiver go up your spine. It almost feels as if something is trying to pull away your warmth, but it isn't at this point where you are. But it definitely feels like something is trying to creep up on you.
Does anybody else feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like something's trying to pull away my warmth, but it isn't like doing it yet. But it does definitely feel like something's trying to creep up on us.
Yeah. Right? Exactly what I was thinking.
Those
The
weird
DM
people
couldn't
in
have
the
said it better
tavern you don't want to talk to.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, it's probably to be expected, I guess.
Can we tell it doesn't feel natural, obviously, but can we tell if there is a magic, a presence? Can anyone use their
So
abilities?
the rolls I'll allow, you can roll an Arcana roll or a Nature roll, either to feel the feeling of the woods or to feel like a magical presence.
Sure for me.
Damn.
All right.
Lady Varys, do you have anything to add?
Hey,
Being
NPC.
She
How's that BT?
gets a natural.
Shit,
Damn. Good call, Emrys.
It's such
I
and
have
such
caught in
happened.
my breath and I can talk again. This is not natural. The woods, I protect them, and I felt something like this before, but long, long ago. Have you ever heard of things such as hags?
Yes.
No.
Wait, did you? Okay, at a
No.
game,
I think
Emrys,
you mentioned.
Emrys and Garth, did you guys tell us about the thing that you guys saw when you went to go see Lady Varys?
So Lady Varys, I believe, did mention something about a hag.
Yeah,
being-
did you guys
To
tell
Garth
us
or Henry?
that? I don't remember.
No,
Yeah,
you guys
we-
don't talk.
Right?
Well, yeah, I don't think we actually mentioned the hag, but we did mention that there was somewhere she could take us and blah blah blah.
Yeah, okay, so you didn't.
Yada,
Okay,
yada,
sorry.
yada.
Yeah, I didn't know if you guys actually mentioned that, but I knew that was the thing. Okay.
And which one of us knows about Hogum's dream?
You do, Garth.
Just me? Do I have all the information about everything and I haven't shared it with anyone?
Yeah, you guys all have information on things and haven't shared it amongst
Yeah, we don't
yourselves.
fucking RP ever. Like we
Cinder
RP.
has information, Garth has information, Calvin all have information that has not been shared amongst the party.
I thought I told my end.
No, you didn't tell everything.
Okay, so
I asked about the research, okay?
when I'll let Lady Varys get going about telling us about hags, I will supplement it with what we already know, and specifically Hogum's nightmares about the hag that visits him in his dream tree.
I do have to apologize. Calvin, you did share your information this session, just not last session.
Yeah, that's why I specifically asked, because I was like, what's that research? Da da da. And then, so
yeah.
wait, Father Hogum has dreams too about a tree?
Is it
Yes.
a tree?
Yeah, right?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So it's a different tree. So it's not the tree in
So just this is
Zan?
for characters'
Jar?
information, so they know. Garth, you were informed it was a giant type oak tree, very old and ancient, that has almost started to wither and die. Is from the dreams that Father Hogum told you. The other ones that you know, this is a type of lotus tree that, from what you've been told and dreams that you had, it is very much alive and thriving.
Two
Okay.
trees.
So there's two trees. Yeah.
There's two trees.
I ask Lady Varys, is a hag, does it do they descend from Fey blood?
Yes, most of them have either made deals with Fae to become hags and gain their magical power, or
Yeah.
some were actually born from the Fae through pacts. There's been rumors that actually some Fae, well, hags, people who wish to give birth to a child and have not been able to and made a deal with the Fae, sometimes hags are born from that. When they're young, they seem to be a normal child, but as they get older, the corruption takes over.
Interesting. Has anything? Do we know of any history of the town that of a child being born and perhaps disappearing?
Characters that I know. If you guys just want a quick answer, no one knows of something like that.
Are we saying that there might be a hag in this area?
I think Lady Varys kind of confirmed that what's happening here with that roll of natural 20, what's happening here with this corruption is possibly due to a hag.
My research indicates that there's a woman who was part of the initial pact with the initial ruler of Margado, but she's described as beautiful as a pleasant dream, but an aura that makes you feel cold as your worst nightmare. That's the
Well,
exact wording. I'm not exactly a poet.
there's also spells and stuff that to make her not look like a hag, right? Like that's possible. Yeah.
I know that, right? Yes.
Roll me either Arcana or yeah, Arcana for you.
Does my 20 count against this or no?
That was
was
different.
a different roll.
I can collab with you to give you advantage.
All right, yep, I'll allow that because you guys are the Wonder Twins of talking about Fae.
Do I just roll again?
Yeah, just roll one more time.
Mm.
Thanks, Garth.
Your guys' book knowledge is limited.
I mean, everybody knows that there's spells that can like make you change your appearance. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't put it past a hag to fucking not have that.
So I will say, like, with your characters can process what they think. I'm just not going to say yes or no.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm just talking out loud. That's not necessarily to you.
I asked Lady Varys, is it possible that a hag might present herself as a young maiden to lure people?
That is possible. I mostly know what they do in the area. They can cause regions to become under their control. Like those stick people we saw, she may have corrupted some trees and some bushes, or she may have made the process even deeper when what she was doing with that soldier. Their magical nature, I'm not too used to. I know what they can do to the nature around them.
I understand.
Okay, so yeah, we all agree that's like possible.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah. Okay. It also still might not be the same person. I don't know.
Do hags have a lifespan?
They're very long lasting, like most Fey
Yeah.
creatures.
So it could be the one from these tales that I've researched.
It could be. Depends on. Honestly, you'd have to talk to them. The feelings of the woods, though, have been recent, so either they've just spread out far enough that I was able to feel them. She may have just started coming into town where your friend Garth over here says that Father Hogum has been affected by dreams of her, or she's just been biding her time. Now she's going to strike.
The wording in the tales I researched does remind me of this feeling I have now in this woods, where the warmth is obviously absent.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so basically we're looking for a hag at this point. So do we think that the hag is like controlling these smileys then and doing this corruption?
I don't know if I'd go that far because
No? Okay.
we've been seeing the Smileys way farther away from just this area of the woods. Right?
Okay, so they might be two separate things.
We saw them all the way up north, didn't we?
Yeah.
She could be in collusion with a greater force from the Feywild.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
It might also
Maybe.
have something to do with the Unseelie courts. Like, it might not necessarily just be one person, because the Unseelie is kind of known to do these kind of shenanigans, as it were.
Our friend referenced the court.
Yeah, well, when you're doing with the Fae, it's either Seelie or Unseelie.
Did he say? He said the unseelie,
The unseelie, the unseemly,
the unkind.
the unnice.
Yeah, they're quote unquote the bad ones, even though Fae are all kind of sneaky and malevolent on their own.
Like Emrys with his silver tongue.
Right, exactly. His Sylvan tongue.
Alright, what are you all doing?
Are we pressing on then, or?
I think
Yeah,
that's the
press on.
consensus. Yeah.
Yeah, because, yeah, if we don't need to rest, then yeah, might as well. What time is it now?
With it pushing on, he cut down your time, so you're probably only pushing about 3 o'clock.
Okay, yeah, so we're still good. So tomorrow is the bad day for the town then?
22 hours remain.
Okay. Everybody synchronize their watches.
Unless of course we're talking about banker's hours. I'm not sure. He was really unclear about how.
I like how you guys have like that 4 hours clock going right now. Deep, deep, deep.
Well, what about
Okay.
daylight savings time? Because
Yeah.
And leap years.
Yeah, but is it a leap year? Did we just leap a day? Did anyone hear screams in a town burning? Jesus Christ. He's diabolical. He uses leap years.
Okay,
Alright.
yeah, we're gonna we'll move on then, I guess.
So as you push through the woods, you notice that everything is starting to dwindle down. The liveliness of the trees almost seems to be sucked away. Though the leaves seem lush and full of leaves, the color and vibrancy of it has almost completely dissipated. You start to see groves of mushrooms growing from down trees, where the others around them seems to still be healthy and sturdy. It almost seems like there's a rapid decay that is happening on anything that has fallen to the ground. You see every once in a while that the mushrooms don't look natural. Some of them have that greenish hue you saw once before. Others are vibrantly golden, almost with like a golden orangish hue.
Do we want to inspect these mushrooms? Are they different?
Does anybody have another bottle?
I don't have bottles, but
No.
I have.
Big
Do you have pockets?
compartments. My pockets are full.
These aren't the type that I would recognize, are they?
No, definitely not.
Wait, what
Okay.
do I have? I think I have like. Well, I mean, I have pockets and bags.
Does Rook have compartments?
Yeah, does like his chest open and there's no heart and we can just stick things in there?
Rook, do you want to hold some stuff? It's alive.
I mean, I don't have compartments built into me, but I
Oh.
can hold those.
Next upgrade.
Then he'll be a real boy?
I don't know. I think we need to find him a heart.
Okay.
Nobody's realer than Rook.
It's kind
look
of
for
true in a weird way.
A big green city and a little guy behind a curtain.
Yeah. I mean, I have a bag. Like, if you want to put them in my bag, like, that's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
So we have a landscape that's blighted and mushrooms are growing out of where once proud trees stood.
Yes.
Yeah.
So any of the trees that are now on the ground look to be growing these odd deformity of mushrooms. The colors in them are very bright, vibrant, and they are an odd counteracting color to the dim and dull landscape that you see.
Are they all the same or are they different?
Like I said, you see the greenish ones that are growing, and you
Right.
see like golden, orangish hued
Okay,
ones.
greenish. Okay.
I asked Lady Varys if this counts still as woods that are under her protection.
I cannot feel the presence of my god in this area. I can try and speak to the trees, but I don't know if they'll respond.
Would you rather all of this was just burnt down to start fresh?
I would. If we can't remove the corruption, then we have to stop it from spreading. But if we can heal the woods, that's always the way.
And the first step in healing a wound is to remove
the infection.
So we're hag hunting.
Yeah.
What do you make of these mushrooms, Lady Varys?
I don't know what to make of them. I've seen nothing like these. It's very odd that they have such vibrant colors, though, when the rest of this is so bland.
The green ones are like the ones that we saw in the Goblin Cave?
The green ones are the ones that you saw sprouting of the Miramel.
Okay. If I look at them closely, can I do my whole investigation
Which
thing?
ones are you looking at closely?
I'll do both of them if I can.
Okay, as you get near the orange ones, roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
DC
wait, orange
15.
one. You mean the golden ones?
One.
Oh, golden orange. Okay, I just had golden in my head. Oh, I'm sleepy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is why I asked if everybody was sleeping. DC 15, you have disadvantage because exhaustion.
Yeah. And then what if I look at the green ones?
Let's see what
you gotta roll a dex save, right?
Yeah, dex save.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, you make a dex save as you are inspecting very closly the orangish golden ones.
Okay, sorry, I missed that.
You do not make the save as you get real close to this.
Shit.
And either someone was talking to you or you're just sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
You are staring at them and you will see all of a sudden, like where the base of it, the mushroom is, it starts to grow wide and it pushes all the way up and the head explodes with this puff of like spores all in your face. As your eyes get covered with it, you rub your eyes, you're rubbing them all over, and you look around and the world seems almost kind of shifted, like everything's kind of hazy and moving around a little bit, but other than that right now you don't notice anything.
Oh god.
Just like you got, you know when you got something in your eye, like an eyelash, and your eye starts to water and everything kind of feels a little blurry? That's what your vision looks like right now, but you have no idea what's going on.
Okay, guys, is my makeup okay? Is it fine? Are we okay?
I try to tend to Cinder.
What, do I have mascara? Do I have something?
Do I see
mushroom guts all over your face?
Mushroom spores in her eyes?
All of you see like there's this like when someone takes like flour and throws it in your face.
Yeah.
She has like that kind of around her eyes.
I use some water and try it from a water skin and tried to flush her eyes.
Oh god.
You can do that, and as you're flushing it from her eyes, make me a perception check.
Oh, you look into her eyes and fall in love.
So as you look into her eyes, you flush away the water. Cinder, what color are your eyes normally?
They're like reddy, yellowy.
So you see like where the kind of, do you have white parts of your eyes?
Yeah, I do. It's just like
So where you see the white parts of her eyes, where they normally white, you see little speckles of like orangish dust on them.
That doesn't look natural.
Get it out. I don't like it. It hurts.
No,
Can-
you don't feel anything. Just the world is a little bit blurry. That's all
She's
you
saying it just for like emergency just sake.
got. Okay.
Wait,
Get it
look
out of
at-
my eyes.
Cinder, look into your mirror.
What, my broken ass one?
Yeah, you both
Yeah.
have.
No, I'll take it my little compact because, like, for sure she has more than one mirror. And she'll look at her eyes and like blink a whole bunch of times and like kind of pull her like eyelid down to like look at her eye.
Yep. You look and you see the orange little speckles, and you see there looks to be where your eyelid, when you flip it over, it looks like powder is still like gooped up inside of there, and that's going to be real hard to get out.
Oh my
Ugh.
god, no! I take more of like the water flask,
Yeah,
I
I
guess,
watched
and like try
Jason.
and get it out.
You can keep watching.
We don't
Can I
have an
make-
on-job ayahuasca station.
Can I make a medicine roll to see if there's any more I can do?
Yeah, roll me a medicine.
And while we're dogpiling, I'm going to Arcana investigate.
Definitely can. So as you keep flushing it out, you're getting out most of it. Even when she unrolls the eyelid and you see more of the powder like washes away, you washed as much as you can get away. It doesn't seem to be going away from where it is. Garth, when you go up and you look, it's like has a weird sparkling sensation to it. It almost looks like the powder is no longer on the eye, that it's in the eye.
Am I gonna turn into a tree person?
Probably not.
Garth!
These nope, no. Listen, these
Garth!
mushrooms are sort of orangey. They're orangey.
Am I gonna turn into a mushroom?
She's
No,
gonna be beautiful.
That's very unlikely.
And Cinder, I need you to make me a wisdom saving
Oh.
throw, DC 15.
Is my vision still all like skewed? Yeah.
Everything's just like
Okay.
hazy. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just haziness. Like it. Other than that, everything looks fine.
Okay. What? Sorry. What did you say?
Make me a DC wisdom saving throw of 15. All right.
Fucking
All of a sudden, as you
disadvantage.
are sitting there, you're just like looking around, and you hear, and you see your son walk or run past Garth and into the woods.
Do I?
Wait, what?
Okay. Intelligence-wise, do I believe that's actually him?
With it, you just saw it. Like
That was
Yeah,
your-
but in
that
my
was your
like
saving
big
throw.
brain, would I be like, that's a vision,
No.
or because I know my son is not here?
That was your saving throw, though. You failed your save, so that you believe.
So I do believe it.
This is a wisdom. Like this is a wisdom of like how perceptive are you, and like how are you putting the two things together? Like,
Oh well, she's totally
was your
gonna go
son running
follow
through
him
the
if she believes it.
all right. You also see Cinder running off into the
Where,
woods for no
where are you
reason.
going? What are you doing?
I would grab her as she starts to run away.
Fucking soot!
Tell me what you're doing.
What?
Soot! I saw soot.
What's soot?
My son.
No one else saw that. No one else saw that, right?
You're a mom?
No.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong. These spores are doing something to your eyes.
I'm gonna try and get away from Garth.
I'm not going to let you.
Can I
Okay, so
still
dexterity
try?
acrobatics.
Can I try and lay a hand on a Cinder?
Okay. How are you like doing the healing lane of hand?
Yeah. Try and neutralize a poison.
You're trying to pump 5 into her?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm,
You can give it a shot.
nice.
So you pump 5 HP into her?
Yes.
All right. Cinder. The land is no longer hazy. You shake your head. Your son can't be here. That'd be weird.
What the fuck just happened?
It seems like the orange mushrooms give us scary visions, nightmare visions.
Well, I just saw my son fucking run through there, and obviously he can't be here, but I thought he was.
Well, that's
Yeah.
some sort of magical influence. Rook, good job. You were able to make that go away with a touch.
It's not as simple as just a touch.
I didn't mean to discount. Truly miraculous. We should definitely we should remember that works. That was really good.
And Cinder,
go ahead.
Quick second, Cinder, you would notice that when Rook did that, you felt like a nice chill of like a very cool, almost winter breeze get pumped into you.
So like different than the weird cooling sensation of the forest around.
This is a very nice feeling.
Oh, okay. So like
you know, like when
breeze.
you put Vicks vapor
Yeah,
rub on
okay.
your back and have that real nice like cooling sensation. It's like that.
Rook, was that some kind of healing magic to remove a disease or poison?
I can sometimes channel my god through me to alleviate poisons or disease.
So your god's a cool dude?
That's good to know, because then I also have a spell called Lesser Restoration in which I could remove a poison. So good to know.
Okay,
Perhaps
so
the rest of you should stay away from those mushrooms.
yeah, no gold mushrooms. I don't know what the green ones do though.
Let's not experiment. Let's avoid the green ones too.
All right. Anybody else doing anything?
Yep, I'm typing.
You can use words now.
It's better.
Oh, that's right. It's after 11. My apologies.
That's so messed up.
Yeah, $2,000 to go to bed at 10:30. It's pretty awesome.
That's fun. Like you should at least be able to talk in your household after 11. Like it's not like you're blaring fucking punk rock.
I also can't go to the bathroom.
That is nut bar.
Straight up illegal.
Yep.
All right, Hondo, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw as you are ripping them from the ground. DC 15.
Hondo, you crazy bitch.
You do have advantage due to danger sense, though.
Sorry, what am I clicking?
Dexterity save. So where it's a saving throw, click on dexterity.
Boop.
Yep. All of a sudden, you're like grabbing these. They're about to spray, and you turn them away from your direction, and they just shoot off into the wind and blow away. Luckily, no one was downwind from you.
See, you just gotta know how to do it.
I would still keep my distance.
Like, how many of these mushrooms are we talking? Like thousands?
Within your area, not thousands in this area. You see them starting to sprout from the tree. You guys are near the edge of the corruption. So like sprouting out of this one, you probably see a bundling of probably about 25 to 30 just on this tree.
Okay. Moving forward, I'm going to try to utilize my survival skills to avoid these patches of mushrooms.
No problem. Is anybody going to help him?
I don't know. Am I trained in survival? He asked, looking it up and stalling.
Well, you'll have advantage because Lady Varys will help you. So you have advantage.
Okay. Shall I roll?
Yep, you can roll.
23.
You're very adept. As you are traveling, you see the mushrooms, you see the down trees. Down trees are a pretty good sign that you're going to be running into a mushroom grove. So as you see a tree that has fallen over, you kind of do a wide berth around it, so you're able to avoid most of these patches. The only thing that you notice is the way the corruption is getting thicker. Cinder, it's the same way your sun ran.
It was luring.
Would I know that?
As you are traveling, and you're seeing the corruption is getting worse and worse. And as you travel one way, like when you look to your left, where your sun didn't run, you don't see like the corruption doesn't seem to be getting any stronger. But when you travel further and you kind of look to the right, where your sun did run towards, you see the corruption is getting worse.
Okay.
Do you relay that thought?
Yeah.
So that sounds like there is an intelligence at play with this corruption, that it's luring its victims further into peril.
Yeah, I agree. So then we have to go that way, yeah?
No.
Well, I
You-
mean, how else are we gonna get to the source of it if that's where
well,
it's
we're gonna get
going?
there. We're gonna get there. I'm just trying to not lead us through a patch and make us all sick.
Right.
I don't think it's a problem to take a more circuitous route if it keeps us from going through the worst of it.
Okay. Just as like a party thing, like what do we have collectively to like get rid of these things? Because I know, so Rook got rid of
Fire.
mine. Does anybody else have anything that we can combat against this that we know of?
Oh, if we get infected, I can remove poison, but it's a very costly spell, so we should try to avoid it.
Okay, that's fine. And Rook, what did you do to me? I can't hear you, Dan. Oh, there we go.
Channeled some divinity through my hands.
Okay, can you do that a lot during, like, how many, like, I don't know how many times you can do that or what's up with that?
I can do that probably a few more times.
Okay. I just want to know if something does happen, like who to go to and what we can do to kind of counteract it. Yeah. Okay.
Depending on how it affected you, it might not even affect me.
Different color mushrooms might be doing different effects.
Right, because that was the golden ones. We don't know what the greenish ones do, and we don't want to experiment with that, right?
I meant it might not affect me because I don't breathe.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
you specifically for sure, but you can get rid of it on us if need be, per se.
So wait, if he can fix it, why don't we just try all the different mushrooms now so we know what they do? And then
Rook,
we
maybe
keep some of
Rook,
them,
can
and
you
then-
try?
I don't think that's a
And
good
then-
idea.
And then
No?
we keep some of them so that if we need to
We
use
don't
them
need
on
to
other
keep
people,
them.
then we have them.
I
and
don't think
know
we
what
can
they
use
do.
them on other people.
Yeah.
This is gonna affect us.
From what I know about, from what I'm understanding so far, from what I've seen,
Mhm.
they simply explode on like getting close to them. So I don't know that we'd be able to use them as a weapon.
Wait.
And I don't even know if they'd work against other Fae because they live in this area.
Okay. Wait, sorry. I think we talked about this before, but the green ones, they're not the same as the green ones in the cave Garth and Calvin and I went to.
I asked about that. I was told that they're
Right.
the same as the green ones that were on the
The Mirrormells. Yeah.
The
The
Mirrormells, not the same in the cave. Okay.
The ones in the cave, they glowed iridescent. Like
Right.
these ones are almost like night lights.
Okay.
These ones are just like a brightly colored green on them. The other ones that were in the cave were like glowing, and vines were growing out of them.
Okay. So collectively, like, what are we thinking?
I think we should continue to avoid them if we get infected and we learn more, great, but like let's not do it on purpose.
Yeah, that's fine. Lady Varys, the path that you're taking us on, it's not the same path, and I'll kind of explain the path that I saw my son run into, and like the more of the corruption. Like, Lady Varys, are you leading us a different way?
Mm-mm. She points that she is leading the same direction where your son ran.
Okay.
We're just taking a wide berth. Emery is helping. Emery is kind of taking over, but I'm pointing him the direction that we need to go. But he's being very helpful of avoiding these mushrooms. We're trying to get the ancient oak tree, and that it's in that direction.
Okay.
And she looks up, and I need everybody can roll me a perception check. DC 15.
Can my passive just take that?
Yep, for sure. So we don't know the roll.
You're passive.
Emery,
Fuck off.
No, yeah. Calvin, Emery, Garth. So you guys are looking around.
Hondo.
Yep.
And the thing is, the way she talks about this tree, it should be peeking up over the tree line.
Oh,
You
Rook.
don't see any large oaken tree.
It'll be fine, guys.
Okay.
We should have
see a
snorted the
tree.
mushrooms. We
I hope
should
it's
have
not
snorted
fallen.
the mushrooms.
Okay, so, well, then we have to go this way, yeah? Okay, well, what do we want to do with these? Should we burn them? Like, what do you guys want to do with them?
We're just avoiding them.
We're
Yeah,
just
let's
gonna
avoid-
avoid them? Okay,
Let's
okay.
avoid them in the right direction, and then once the hag is dealt with, then we'll think about doing some burning.
Once
Something
the hag
else.
is dealt with, they may disappear. For all we
Because,
know.
I mean, I got 4 flasks of oil. I can fucking dose this shit and light it up. But
We don't
if we
know
don't
Very
want to
close.
do that, that's fine.
Save
Talbot,
those,
what were
yeah.
you saying?
We want to stay upwind of these things. Did you see like the spores Hondo pulled? They went with the wind for a particular distance. We want to.
Oh, do they?
Upwind.
The funny part is, ha ha ha, someone said the magic words. With
Oh.
Garth's passive perception, you're all downwind.
I'm gonna immediately put up my like face mask thing that I do to like just cover my glow,
Crouch and face the other way.
and I'm gonna put on my
Already-
head.
Already put some stuff on, so I'm just gonna turn the other way.
Yep,
And while
that's
I'm at
fine.
it, I'm just gonna pull up everything that covers my glow because we're kind of in a dank ass forest area with no color.
I'm gonna
I'll
pull
pull
my
my
hat down.
dreads around my face.
Nice. I'm gonna put my hat down and my scarf up.
All right.
We're all so cool.
You all pushing
Masks!
further.
It's 2020, guys. Put on your mask.
Yeah.
Didn't even think of that, but that's it.
Right? It's like, oh god.
All right.
The
So as
plague
you
is
all
here.
push forward, the corruption seems to be getting deeper. More of the trees are knocked down. Some of them are almost completely toppled at the midsection. Others have been almost, the roots have been pulled from the ground as this tree has fallen over. You see the mushroom patches are getting bigger. Where there was maybe 50 to 25, you're now seeing patches of like 100, 150 of these mushrooms. As you push further and further, doing the wide skirts, you see every once in a while a little, like, you know, when you see a cluster of bugs flying in your direction and like you can barely see them, but then all of a sudden you see it coming towards you.
Yep.
Well, you see that every once in a while, but with Garth's passive perception, you're able to go around it as this like glowing purplish, not purplish, orangish golden hue passes by almost in like a gust, but you're able to walk around it with his passive perception. And as you push forward, you come to a very dense, dark part of the woods.
Oh no.
So we're gonna pause. Oh, we got map.
Can everybody see or not see?
No,
I'm
it's all
so-
black.
Obelisk.
I'll be right back.
Mhm.
How about now?
I can see.
No.
I
Should I
can-
refresh?
Scroll down first.
No, mine's like all literal black. Oh, never mind. I lied. No, I'm good. It like starts you at the like top left corner.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
Did you stop doing the dynamic lighting thing?
No? Why?
Oh, no, I was just wondering because it hasn't like come up.
Well, you guys are in dynamic lighting now.
Oh,
I
I
have
see everything.
Do you see a person?
No. But
So
I
you
don't
don't see
think my. Okay, never mind.
Once again, it's not pitch dark in here. It's just you have obscured vision.
Okay.
This is a lit up map. It's just you can't see the whole map. There's
No, that's
trees
fine.
blocking your sight.
Yeah. No, I get that. It's just I was used. I know what your dynamic lighting look like, and I guess it hasn't just come up in recent activities.
You guys have been walking through a wood during the daytime, so it's like,
Mhm.
what can I get dynamic lighting for?
Yeah,
Not
no.
dark, guys.
I get it. Okay.
I wish you'd use dynamic lighting on that elf prince's body when he flashed.
That character is the best.
All right. So you're here. You see the mushrooms are starting to litter the ground. They're crawling up trees. You see that the trees mostly here are quite large and dense. The trunks of them are probably double the triple the size of the trees that you've been leading up to at this point.
Okay. Is it? Do we? Oh, there's like a dead body inside that tree. I don't know if we actually see that.
Are the mushrooms impassable?
Nope.
are they just a
You'll see them. So like you can see right here, this little dusting. Don't go near it.
So they're the little odd colored spots in the ground.
Yeah, I see them. Yeah, the like 5 foot
Is
things
that
right
also
there.
mushrooms?
What part? This part here is all mushrooms.
This part over here.
Yeah, this part.
I gotta zoom out. This big map. What part?
Where the little brook
Nope,
is.
that's grass.
Gotcha.
And those,
Thank you.
the little spots. So the mushrooms are just like these dudes.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to like creep along the wall.
Which way is the wind blowing?
The wind is blowing.
I lick my finger and put it into the air.
Down towards us. Okay. Figures.
Well, most of us got masks and shit, so maybe if they work, you know.
Does it cover your eyes?
No, my
what I'm
eyes
kind of-
apparently are fucked. I also have a hood covering my eyes, so my like vision is like a slit.
Disadvantage on attack rolls. Just kidding.
I
Continue.
already, yeah. I mean, okay.
Alright.
So what are we doing?
Well, that's the question.
Are we just moving in before initiative?
Yeah, yeah. Let's go.
I don't
Give
see
her.
that.
There's no initiative.
We're
Whatever you guys wanna
crazy,
do.
super crazy adventurers. Wait, where's my ruler? Well, I guess if we're not in initiative, I can just fucking go wherever I want. I'm gonna fucking go up to here and like look at that dead thing in that fucking tree if I can see it.
Hey, Cinder.
Hi.
What was your course of walking to that direction? Because it looked like you walked in a straight
I
line right
well,
through the
it's a
mushrooms.
game. I would have creeped along the wall and then gone along there.
I'm just making sure.
I know.
So, as you approach this hollowed out tree, you see there are large mushrooms that are growing out of it.
The orange kind.
The orange kind.
Okay. How big is the tree trunk? Can I see inside of it?
How big is the tree trunk?
No, I mean like vertically, like upward.
Oh, you'd have to climb a little bit up to look
Oh,
inside
no,
of it.
I'm not going anywhere near because the gold stuff around it is the mushrooms, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
Garth,
yeah,
where
I'm
you are,
not
you do
going
not
anywhere
see
near
any
that.
mushrooms.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Alright, Grim, where I am, I can see the top of the map. Is that big tree on its side the one we're looking for?
So what I'll do is we're going to do Garth real quick, and then I will answer that question. So Garth, you crawl up to the top of the tree because you found a spot where there were no mushrooms.
Yes.
You look inside, you see the tree is hollowed out, and you see a pile of bones in a large sack.
How large of a sack?
Let's
As
say.
big as crazy, guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's say if you were pack, probably about 1.5 times of a backpack.
So probably way more than 5 pounds.
Yeah, it would depend on what's inside of it. But I'll say yes. If you use your mage hand, you'll pick it up and it won't move.
Okay, I don't have mage hand, but someone does. Who has mage hand?
I do.
Calvin, I have. Let's play a game.
Okay.
Come on around. Careful with the mushrooms. I don't want you to get dosed. But
Alright, I move careful of the mushrooms towards
Well,
Garth.
while Calvin's doing that, I'm going to tie my rope. I'm going to tie a slip knot to the end of my rope.
Very nice thinking. Good job. Yep.
I'm going to say, all right, now, if you would like to use Mage Hand to move this slip knot over to the mouth of the sack where we can snag it, I'm gonna reel it in.
All right, and then I'm going to ask Garth to move to the side a little bit so I'm not downwind of this mushroom patch on the other side of the tree.
You had it.
I will cast Mage Hand and try to do as he suggests.
Yeah, it's a magical hand. You could definitely put a slot over a bag, a slip knot over a bag.
I will tie it off and nod to Garth.
All right, I'm gonna reel it out carefully,
I'll get out of the way real quick.
not herky jerkily, just sort of gently pull it out of the.
Yep, make me a strength check.
You got it.
Yep, you heave it out. Has a little bit of weight to it as you pull it out.
Okay, now I need Rook.
Hello.
Hi, Rook. I'm a little worried that if I open this bag, it's gonna squirt mushroom spores out into the air. So I figured maybe you'd be the right person to open it.
Yeah, maybe you should all take a step back.
I agree.
My
I'm
character
not
looks.
afraid.
My character stares to the north, just without really
Andre,
seeming
you're
to
in
hear
the
anything yet.
entrance.
I know.
I'm not afraid. Let it go. I'm
Alright.
like 100 feet away from it.
Do you open the bag, Rook?
I'm gonna step away from Calvin so he doesn't get dosed, and then I'll open the bag.
As you look through the bag, you open it up. Nothing bursts out of it. At first, you think something is going to, as you see there are many different types of plants inside of this bag. All different assortments, a couple that are all the same, but in general, there is a large assortment of very healthy looking herbs inside of this bag. You also find 2 vials within the bag. And you find a little coin purse saying about 50 gold pieces inside of it.
Do any of the plants look like the ones that we've been harvesting along the way?
There is a couple
Oh,
that definitely do
God.
match the ones that Garth has grabbed. You probably see a bundle of Fifak flowers, which were the harder ones to find. You find about a bundle of 4, and about a bundle of 10 of the sleeping collards.
I think everything's okay if you want to look through this, Garth.
Oh, thank you. What is it?
There's quite a few flowers matching the ones that we've already picked up along the way, and this small bundle of coins. And Rook will jingle that,
And 2 vials.
and 2 vials.
Oh, this poor person was out picking flowers. Those bones, how long do they look like they've been there approximately?
It is a hoard of bones, as there are many different types of bones. Some of it has moss grown over it. Others seem pretty fresh.
And the bag itself,
It
how
looks a little bit weathered, but not too bad.
Do hags eat people?
do hags eat people? I don't know.
Do I hear that and why did I know that?
You can roll me a history check with advantages with Faye.
Since I'm exhausted, so normal?
Yep.
History, huh? Oh no. I don't know anything about hags, guys. Sorry.
You heard this weird story about a guy named Hansy and a girl named Gredel.
Oh no.
But that's just like a children's story. I can't say.
She like eats children that comes to her candy house. Not sure if that's
says she's
helpful.
got them in
That's
the
all I
oven.
know. Just saying.
All right. Anybody else?
Just
Are you
saying.
guys doing anything with the bag?
I'm going to see if there's any toxic fennel in there.
There is not.
Nerds. Lady
Yeah,
Bolton, did you
there-
send anyone else to get the herbs that you were looking for?
There. Personally, I have not sent anybody, but the woods have been a point of trade for the city themselves. I know there are a couple people in town who would travel into the woods to gather rare herbs and try to sell them amongst the merchants. But I'm trying to think back if any of them have gone missing. And she's sitting there thinking deep in thought.
Well, if it comes to you, that's good. It'd be nice to let the next of kin know that we've discovered some.
Yes,
some...
if I recall, I will definitely. We'll make sure they know what happened. So, Cinder, as you were approaching past this area, I need people to roll me stealth checks.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we're gonna put you back here.
Yeah, that's fine. I kind of just did that.
Everybody?
No, whoever just passes the line. It's kind of like the early warning alarm. Colvin, you were the
Hondo's
first one,
up
I
in there
believe.
too. Like
I'm on
way
the
up
line.
in
Do I
there.
roll?
No,
Or
you're
no,
not.
that's not Hondo. That's somebody else. Okay, I saw red hair.
All right. So, you roll me a stealth of 19. Let me do something.
Sorry, I
Turn it
so
there.
thought that was Hondo because I just saw red hair and I was like, yep, okay, that's where she put herself.
Alrighty. Let me do this.
No, I'm way over there.
No, yeah, I see you now. And I was like, that is so not the same picture.
Alrighty.
Not all redheads are the same, okay?
I know, I'm sorry. I didn't actually like super look at it. I just like took a glance and I was like, okay, red, gotcha.
In my experience, though, all redheads are.
Shut your fucking face.
So, as you are progressing past this point, you see that there is this red-haired lady who is standing by a black ichor pool. But getting back to Colvin, as you are all getting this clearing, you see this large, bigger than any other tree you've seen within the forest by probably 10 to 15 times. It is completely, the roots have been torn out of the ground. You see where it lays, where normally you see foliage and leaves, has been completely and utterly enveloped by these orange, glowing, goldish mushrooms.
Honky.
I'll hiss as softly as possible while making sure people can still hear me in the party.
What? Are you a cat? What is happening?
And then point just towards the northeast.
And Cinder, you see everybody who's in the line of sight, it is hard to miss because the dank, colorless area is now just glowing with this orangish golden light.
Wait, what area?
Just look forward.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
I cast guidance on myself,
All right.
and then I make a stealth check.
All right.
Oh, man.
Clamor.
Yeah, you're walking. One of the
What?
dead
8.
tree branches, you just click on it and hear tsk, and you see the lady turns around. Oh, is someone there? Can someone help me?
I fall for it immediately. No, just
Are you okay?
No,
I'm fine.
I've been
Not
looking for my
you.
husband. He got lost in the woods, and I was afraid of what might have happened to him, so I came out to look for him. Oh, woe is me.
Okay, I'm gonna
This
look at the
means what?
party and
Insight.
be like, yeah. I mean, you can do that, but I'm gonna look at the party and be like, they're
Bullshit.
tricksy as fuck. Like,
19.
nice.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, woe is
Woe is
me.
So take that as you will with your 19.
Right? Like,
19
come on.
inception.
Come off
I
it.
rolled perception and it was terrible. So she's just like, oh no. Whoa,
She
whoa.
has like the back of her like hand against her forehead, like, oh no.
Yeah, she's doing
It's
a
a
little
trap.
bit of a limp, like her ankle is twisted or something like that.
Oh, woe is me.
Oh, me on a summer day.
Ooh, woo. Oh no.
All right.
you. I'm
Oh,
sorry, who were you
woo.
say?
Yeah,
Oh,
woo.
Oh god, that's
I'm like-
terrible.
I look back at my party and I give the like ixnay. No, that's a trap. It's a trap.
Ooh, it's me.
Could anybody please just... I think he might have fallen into this pool. Could you come help me get him out?
Oh yes,
Oh.
we certainly will. Just stay there.
Roll me a
That's-
performance check, Cinder.
Oh shit. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. My charisma is ass. Oh yes.
Shit. Let me see your insight on this.
Oh, it was
one.
the
That's awesome.
ooh-oos. It was the ooh-oos.
Yeah,
You just
were
if
mocking
somebody
her
says
ooh-oos.
ooh-oo, you gotta say it back, and you're fine.
She's like, oh, thank you. I'll wait over here until I guess you're done conversing.
Yep, you just stay there, and we'll come and help ya.
Garth, where are you? Garth, you're not in the eyesight. Yep, okay.
I'll look at the party and like give them a like hardcore look, like
I cast protection from good and evil on myself.
Are we?
Perhaps-
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say maybe we should get her over here so that she isn't liable to fall into that pool like her husband.
If we go to her, we're gonna get fucking ambushed. So yeah.
Garth, maybe you can convince her to come over here.
Oh
Cinder, you
yeah,
still have all
yeah.
that oil,
Garth,
don't you?
Garth, if you can talk, you should. But if
We just-
not, I will, and that's bad news.
Is there? Well, as long as we stay away from the pool and the mushrooms. So yeah, here is probably better.
Cinder, you still got all that oil, don't you?
I do.
Thinking a firestorm might be nice just about now.
That's fine. I don't know what we're up against. I have it. It's fine. Garth, get her over here.
Excuse me, Miss
Fair
Miss?
maiden.
Fair Maiden.
Oh, yes, I see there are more of you. Oh, this will help me very much with getting my husband out of this pool. Please, come closer.
We
No.
would.
Whoa.
We need you to step away.
Oh,
We need you to
oh well.
away. Please step away from the pool. We're going to help you, but if you fell in, we would feel terrible.
Oh, fair heroes. Only with your help can I retrieve my dear husband from this pool. If I step away from the pool, it is harder to retrieve my husband. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Are you holding on to your husband? Do you have a grip on your husband?
I have a stick. I just can't reach him. If one of you would reach out, I can hold your trousers and reach further to grab him.
She wants to
If
grab your
only I
pants.
If only I had longer reach. Ho, ho, ho.
Perhaps I should go over.
Yes,
I
very
have
much
large
so.
wingspan.
I like him.
Brooke, I don't
No,
know.
that's the call. That's definitely the call.
He clearly
Yeah.
doesn't live her endangered husband's side. I think this is safer.
Okay, Rook.
Hero.
Okay, Brooke, if you go help her, I'm gonna go at a safe distance so I can like shoot anything that comes out of there. But are you guys okay with that, or what do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast guidance on Rook and for athletics. And I'm gonna,
Dungeon Master, where exactly are the mushrooms like near us?
Yeah, are they
there
the
are no
sparkly
mushrooms.
things?
Oh,
What's
okay.
the
You can see them on the
sparkles?
map. Like where you can see the map and the sparkles is where they are.
Okay, so the sparkles in the glass or the grass like immediately north of us, those are the mushrooms or no? Oh, like the legit
What?
mushrooms. So the sparkles are just like a nice touch in the grass.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So this sparkly is more like fireflies in the grass.
Oh,
where
okay,
you see
okay,
the-
okay,
the-
okay. Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
orange dots is where it is. Like these
Okay, cool.
bright lights are like fireflies.
No, I gotcha. Okay, no, I get it now. Okay, yeah, are we okay with that? Like, Brooke goes up and.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Brooks back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Perhaps,
yeah.
Perhaps Emrys, you could hold on to her trousers while she's holding on to
Okay,
mine.
Rook. Okay,
Okay.
you guys go up. I will. I'll have your back from behind so I can shoot shit. Is that okay?
I mean, we're just rescuing her husband. I
I
can't see why you
highly doubt that, but go for it. So yeah, I'll let them go up, and I will. Can I ready an action at this point?
You guys can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Where?
Whatever you're doing, she can see what
Okay.
you're doing.
Well, I feel like my crossbow, like I've had my crossbow bolt like in my hand, so I feel like it would be already loaded.
Cinder,
Hmm?
roll me just a wisdom. Because you've been walking through the woods for 5 hours. and
No,
you're
but
telling me
I've been
at no
on
point-
guard the whole time.
Okay, wisdom with advantage.
I'm just saying, so normal, because it wouldn't normally be. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying
with
that.
advantage. With
Okay.
advantage. This isn't like a
I'm
punishment.
just saying, like, I've been on guard this whole time we're going through the. I understand the other time where
You're rubbing your eyes. You had a hallucination about your son.
Yeah,
At
but
no
it only
point did
takes
your
one
never
hand
lift-
to roll my, like, rub my eyes.
Okay.
I might be stretching it, but like, legit, she's been on guard.
Okay, it's fine. Your right is still active then.
I'm
the
not
DM will
trying to be a
remember this.
shit. I'm not trying to be a shit. Like,
You're just succeeding now.
I
Continue.
whatever. Okay. Wait.
Where's
Sorry.
the water?
Just straight up wisdom.
There is no water.
Oh,
No, it's fine. You said you held on to it. It's fine. 18. Yep, you held on to it. You're good.
So she's like really
I mean-
absolutely full of shit.
So what it is you see here, like where this area is, it is a bubbling black mass of ooze. There is no water.
Okay.
She was telling you that to get her husband out of the water is what she's calling it.
Okay, so there's liquid.
Yeah, but where you guys see here, it looks to be like a dried up mud patch. This one's not the dark ooze. Just this area here is, and it seems to be starting to spill over.
Okay.
Yep. What's wrong, Cinder?
I don't know. I wasn't trying to be a shit. Like, she would have been on guard the whole time, so she would have had her crossbow in her hands the whole time, and everything she did, she could have rubbed her eyes with her left hand.
Even if you didn't, you can put your crossbow out now.
Well, no, she
trying
wouldn't.
to take the health. Yeah.
No, I'll take that hit. That's fine. But like, she would have been literally on guard the whole time.
Like take damage when you put your crossbow away.
Yeah,
after...
if my crossbow leaves my hand, I don't get my right damage. But I'm literally not trying to do that. Like, she was literally on guard the whole time and had her crossbow in her hand the whole time. That's why I specified it earlier that she still had her crossbow in her hand.
I was just saying you had lots of interactions where you may have not held on to your crossbow.
No, she would have been on guard this whole time. I'm sorry. I could have specified that. I understand the last time where we were in town and we were RPing, she would have slinged it.
Moving forward.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all good. We're moving forward. It's in the past. You have the crossbow.
Okay.
Rook
I
and
feel
Emery,
bad.
You're moving forward to whoa is me. All right. So do you guys approach her?
Yes.
She's sitting there, standing at the edge of the pool, watching you. Please come closer. You can't see my husband from there. Whoa, so far. All right, so as your Rook, you get right up on her. She like puts her arms on your chest like the fainting maiden. Oh, brave heroes, here to help me and my poor husband. And she tries to lay her hands on your chest.
On both of us?
No, just on Rook. Rook is the regal one who is like, I want to help you. You're the hero.
So she's reaching out.
She's like doing the fainting maiden, like going to, oh, I'm exhausted. I'm going to collapse upon your chest.
Okay. Walking up, is there like any movement coming from this sockwood under?
Yeah, roll me perception as you're walking up.
Sockwood?
Yeah, the solid liquid, like
like a sockwood?
With a 12, you see there is bubbling inside of there, but you see there is like no thrashing or anything like that. You don't see her husband. If her husband's there, it's probably under the water.
I'd like to try and throw her in if she touches my chest.
Okay. So
wow.
As soon as she touches your chest, you throw her in?
That's what I'm gonna try, yes.
Okay, so as she touches your chest, I need you to make DC. Where is her spell? DC 13. Where are you?
I know I should have just swung the blade.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have
But you were
guidance on your
down.
Wisdom saving throw. DC 13 wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
Shouldn't have been gallant.
Oh my god.
Have you heard of
what?
gum
Yeah.
stats?
So
Yeah.
as she lays her hands upon her chest, you see her. She's like, whoa, 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 and her skin starts turning green and starts to become putrid, and her smell is atrocious. As the beautiful woman disappears, and Rook turns into a bunny.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
All right, and with that, we will end the session there.
Oh no, she got polymorph on him.
Fucking what a cliffhanger!
And with that, he turns into a bunny. And since Emery is up here, Emery would see appearing from the fungus.
Yeah, that's the hag.
No, you saw
That
a hag.
hag.
There's things coming up from where the old oak tree was.
No, Rook got
That
hag.
looks like a hag to me.
No, scroll up.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I
wow.
see the smileys, but like the fair maiden.
Oh,
Ulu.
that's a full on hag. Yeah. That's a hag.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. She's
the
a hag.
Ulu maiden. Yeah, that's a hag.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Is anyone else worried that now that Rook is a bunny, he's never pooped before?
Yeah.
I was wondering if he was. Like, a
He's gonna
mechanical bunny.
enjoy it.
Am I red still?
Yeah, you're red.
Like
you're
a red
hair.
bunny.
Your red hair. Yeah.
Someone please explain to that rabbit how to poop.
Yeah.
Also,
He'll
the
figure
poop
it
can
out.
be recycled. It can be recycled
Where?
too.
I enjoy the
I-
fact that everything says don't go towards the hag. No one just shoots her in the face. Or it's like, she could be. She could be not faking it. So that was great. Thank you for that, Rook. That was amazing.
I'm just glad I got protection of good and evil on.
I knew it was all set up. Like,
Yeah, but now we have a new bunny instead of a dead bunny.
It's not permanent.
Yeah, the thing
Just
is, the whole
better
time
Hit her
not
really
be.
hard
rubbing
and break
this
her
on face.
concentration.
Like the rabbit has not left the rubbing position with Hondo. It is always being
it's
felt
just always
and
on her
fuzzy.
neck. It's a dead rabbit
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
All right, guys, good session. We end with the cliffhanger of the fair maiden.
Ooh,
being
woo.
a hag
Unfair.
Ooh,
The unfair
woo.
maiden.
and
I
Rook
told you.
becoming a rabbit.
Told you all. That's what I'm saying.
More like Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
What